Kraig Facts. Kraig Facts.
You hate criticism. You let a man cartwheel and punch you and said you wasn't living with him. They show out around you, won't do a thing about it. Thugging and harmonizing, watch them sing about it. You have a white mind. You think blacks are lazy and mixing Kool-Aid with they white wine. And that's the thing about it, can't even talk to you. Ghost of a real nigga, watch me walk through you. You fight your girl, man, cuss out the mailman. Go to jail and become a trail man. And that's the thing about it, God dropped you a breath mint out the sky, said take this, and I'll think about it.
You know what time it is? The Roast the Host Tour. We've already done 13 cities, sold out 9 different shows, and guess what? We'll be in a theater near you soon. We're going to be roasting your favorite entertainers, basketball players, NFL players, rappers, actors. You know what it is. Join the tour. If I owe you something, get it from Gawd. Gawd. Roast the Host.
That nigga Boo sprinkled garbage in his blunt.
That nigga look like a nice ass shit. I joined a weightlifting game called the Spotters.
Boo got real dirt on his toothbrush.
Y'all get David Arnold. Y'all get this David Arnold looking at. This motherfucker.
Old ass Boo broke a promise to Sam Cooke. Nigga, Boo, the only nigga that can see is goatee. You can see that motherfucker.
Look like a peace bum doctor.
Peace bum doctor. Hey, your family gave up on you, nigga.
I know they did.
You go a whole day with no text or voicemail notification.
You have nothing to offer. You're the flattery guy. You're not a man. You sold your heart when your battery died. You bribed your bride with a Bible ride. Now God's in her heart and you're only out. Cab Calloway was so cold, man. They didn't talk about him enough.
Howdy.
You seen that movie he did? He did a movie musical.
Yeah, that was
so
that.
I've seen a lot of good movies with
Cotton Club.
no, not Cotton Club, but it's just like they not all famous. And it's not focused on the musicians, but like movies with Cab Calloway or Louis Armstrong, and they perform like whole sets in it. It's
Nigga,
like
what the fuck is this, bro?
See, that's what I said. A fig. What does it look like? What is that?
This shit look like
A cookie? What
like
is that?
goat, like a nut.
This thing brought a bag of nuts, bro.
Orangutan nuts.
I'm not fooling
This
with
is a goat vasectomy. What is this,
Yeah, I'm
bro?
not fooling with this.
it's sun-dried, organic sun-dried figs.
Nah.
Otto bought these evacuee figs. This FEMA pack.
You about to eat?
I mean, I am a
Take the
victim
fig-
of the Altoona
fig
fires, but these are not from all the support from all the people.
You bought these?
I bought these. I'm
I don't think he bought them. He bought them for real.
Look, when you go into a convenience store, right?
This is
Okay.
wild.
I'm really been working on staying disciplined to my
diet.
eating habit, my diet.
Got you.
So it's like everything is chips and just the same shit. Like, okay, let me try something different. And
Got you.
not everybody has figs, and this
Right.
one store has figs. Okay, like, fuck it.
So you never had figs before?
I have, but I haven't like
Not outside of Newton. Nigga,
Like, shit, I like the
this is
Newton.
just a fig. This is a naked Newton,
He
nigga.
said, I can't do the bread. Just give me the fig.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you like them?
They're cool.
They cool.
But they're good for me.
Oh, okay.
That part.
Nah, that makes sense.
That's all that matters.
Tastes like an Advil.
Alejandro was like, it took me a while to get Otto's humor, but now I understand. He told me that last week. Otto offbeat than the motherfucker, man. We all offbeat. Man.
Dry as a fig.
No figs?
I'm good.
Never had a fig, Alejandro?
In the Newton?
I ain't never had one. Let me try it.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody's ever had a
take
fig
the
outside
fig
the
challenge,
Newton.
Let
man.
me try a fig challenge.
Delicious, man. Good for you, man. My main thing, look at the back. How much sodium, how much sugar does it got? And it's an organic fruit, a natural fruit, not
I'm
uncommon.
saying that shit look crazy,
Yeah,
right?
that get a little.
That shit look crazy.
Bag of coochies, like vagina bags.
It's like some Game of Thrones dumplings.
I mean, it low key look like a.
Was eat this with my neck up?
Eat these horseback, nigga. This is what you.
It low key look like a dried up kangaroo nutsack.
Like some shit a wizard would make. No.
How'd they get it in the bag? Like, why would they put them in the
How
bag?
you know how the kangaroo nutsack looks like?
I know what a not dried one looks like.
Yeah, how do you know that? Is the
'Cause I have it on
original?
my keychain. I have a kangaroo nuts on my keychain.
Let me see.
You the skin the
Look like
kangaroo
this.
for the nuts?
Look like this.
My keychain.
Look like this.
No, it's bigger.
I really would like some nuts on my keychain.
You
That's
didn't
what I'm
expect
missing.
them to have some kangaroo nuts on them, huh?
Yeah, nuts.
Kangaroo
Otto
nuts
is the most
on his
interesting man in the world. You don't know
Nuts,
what
though.
this nigga might have. Or
Why
have
wouldn't you
done.
carry around nuts?
This
Walk
nigga
around
got
with nuts in your
kangaroo
pocket?
nuts.
That's
No,
crazy.
It's not in my pocket. Well, it's just
You have it right
good.
now with you?
I'm gonna bring it today.
We've seen it before.
They on the backup keys.
Yeah, my bag.
Today's the day you didn't bring it.
No,
I brought them before. You don't remember?
I bought for it. The nuts fell off the keychain. That's why I
You
bring
was
it.
playing with them too much?
No, it got broke. It was too heavy. I don't know. It broke. So
I don't know what happened. It just broke. I don't know.
broke, so-
Fooling with it.
I'm gonna fix it.
Tickling the
He used to
nuts.
live in Australia.
Yeah, I know.
But you don't mean nuts.
Why not?
You can live places and not have to come back with the nuts, bro.
You come to America. No, people buy chicken foot, rabbit's foot,
But
don't you?
Is it like real nuts?
It's like buying a rabbit's foot.
But is it real nuts?
It's a nut sack.
Like a real nutsack?
Kangaroo. But it's
Is that good luck in Australia? That's good luck.
I thought it was like
That's
metallic
Australian.
nuts, you know, like
it's just
metallic
a gift-
nuts of
it's
a
a
kangaroo.
Oh, you thought it was like a
Yeah, like a keychain.
a mold.
It is
Yeah.
a keychain. But
No, but it's like
This is
actual nuts.
petrified
Yeah.
mammal
it's
nuts.
kangaroo. I mean, it's
freeze
the
dry.
fur.
Freeze dry
It's the
kangaroo.
fur.
The fur? They got hair on
That
them?
cryo disc, huh?
Man,
I don't
Yo, that's crazy, bro. Why would you order that?
you don't order
It's
it.
good luck in
you get it out the
Australia.
gift. No, it's not. It's just a.
I was
paid
hoping. I
for
was
it.
It's
trying
just
to help.
nuts.
I was trying to help. I'm
Nuts on me.
like,
That's it.
He trying to justify
give it a
nuts.
story.
Like,
And I'm like,
He probably was in the airport. It's like, damn, I didn't take anything with me.
Man.
Let me go to the gift shop.
They don't
You
sell
could
them at
have
the
got a
airport.
hat.
so where do you go
You
get
got a
kangaroo?
boomerang?
Where do you go get kangaroo nuts at?
At equivalent, like at regular gift shops. So the equivalent of that here in L.A. America would be like Hollywood Boulevard. The stores like that, they'll have
Like Hot Topic?
no.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh, not Hot Topic.
like the ones that have like
Never catch me
T-shirts and
there.
shit.
You know
like,
them stores
nuts?
you go in and the shirts all say Hollywood on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Los Angeles.
Yeah,
You
fuck
get
these
the-
shirts
you get the
with a
little
nuts
fake
at.
Oscar.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
same.
it's like that.
Yeah.
You can go in there in
Run by,
Australia.
like, you know, Indian people, Arabs.
But how do you get to the nuts?
In Australia, you go to a gift shop. They'll have like
I don't-
boomerangs,
Right, fuck that.
Keychains.
Fuck that.
No, not fuck that. It's kangaroo nuts. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I want that.
I want one of them. You know what I mean?
I got a
don't want-
question.
They have them as bottle openers too. But like nah.
Are they locally sourced?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Is
And
it
they in Australia buying their kangaroo nuts from Zimbabwe and shit. Like,
made in China on the
How
bottom.
we getting kangaroo nuts?
Made in
You
China.
need
Ain't no
to go
kangaroo. Ain't no kangaroo.
There's somebody,
nowhere
who,
else
get,
but
there's somebody
Australia.
who gets paid
okay. I
to
didn't-
collect the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
kangaroo
Yeah,
balls,
there's
yeah.
an industry. There's
There's a tool specially made for
There's
that.
a family business. That's like
Millionaire.
Yeah, exactly. They got drama. They going to parties and
Hey
shit.
man,
They just throwing all the feet in the trash. Keep it nut.
big ass feet.
But it's a family on feet though.
Right.
It's a family on feet. It's every body part. There's a Caucasian making millions of dollars
Yeah.
off the suffrage of kangaroo.
Aussie. Call him, an Aussie. Cocaine.
I got a question. If negative energy, right? Is it real if it's not your energy?
No, I think it's an excuse for people to be assholes.
100%.
Yeah. 'Cause, oh, I'm not feeling the energy. No, that's you.
That's
That's you. I had a little epiphany. I was like, it ain't my fault I make you insecure.
right.
You know what I'm saying? People, and like, you know, like, so that's that all that energy bullshit.
Yeah.
Personally, I just think that'd be an excuse for
I
people
don't fuck
to,
with it. It's
Like your aura is bumping mine. Ooh, excuse me, your aura is just invading my space.
That projection shit is so real, man. Some people are adversarial within themselves,
most people.
but most healthy people know how to deal with it.
Yeah, because I mean, I think for me the big difference I've noticed is though crazy people don't look at themselves.
Right.
People that ain't crazy look at themselves every once in a while and be like, I'm fucking up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The other ones be like, I'm never fucking up.
Right.
I'm the greatest thing ever. What's wrong with you? And you be like, nah.
Is that crazy or is that genius?
I mean, I
To
think that's,
say what is what?
The same way he said it, like, I ain't crazy, what's wrong with you? Like, that sounds like something Little
No,
Richard
that's
would-
delusional.
that sounds like something Little Richard would say.
Little Richard.
No,
he,
but-
he's not a good reference though. He's kind of delusional.
He's a king. Well, he's not. He's a king. What you mean he's delusional? Everything he's originated. You know all the shit he be saying.
I mean,
He say, I know. We know.
he didn't do it all though.
You don't do
Something secretly inside of you has to enjoy that if you take those type of motherfuckers serious. You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers who are always at odds with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be looking at Trump, how seriously black people take his pandering. You know what I mean? It bothers me that they really think that this nigga's serious. That he's really somebody. You get what I'm saying? Like, some shit be goofy to us and other shit we take serious. And when it's like supreme goofiness, I don't understand why people buy into it. To me, this nigga's a character, dog. I don't see how anybody takes any meaning out of any of the things that he does.
I think, like you said, I think they project what they want onto him. Because a lot of people don't care what he say. Even if he say something you tell him he said, they be like, that's not what he meant.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think he's like one of them things where you can project your little sliver of hate
Right.
and pissed offness and she got too many bodies, whatever the fuck it, whatever your problem is, you can project that onto him and then get in the wave. And it's better to be in a wave than I guess just to be out rolling.
I can see that. See that. This nigga tired. Waiting on the weed to hit. Anyway, he's just looking at me and shit. But what was my point?
I don't know.
Except
His
he'll be-
trim beard is distracting.
It's crazy. that shit.
I was looking twice. I was like,
Your mustache
Well,
is not
see,
even with your beard.
No, yeah, shit got out of control.
it's a fade.
The
It's
shit
a
got out of
fade.
control. I was out there with the motherfucking razor, right? Doing my thing, making myself laugh and shit. But you don't want to hear that, Yeah. Then I had the motherfucking the talent show, one side face, other side face going on. I was gonna keep that. Then I said, man, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I can't be walking in like this, like, hey, what's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Full beard still on this side, so
I mean, it works.
it's gonna have to. It was either that or the Sugar Ray Leonard naked lip, and I couldn't do that.
How long is it going to take to grow back?
Couple days.
That's good.
I wish it would have happened on the podcast.
That's crazy.
This some Monday problems I'd rather be having,
I'm gonna look good.
I tried it. Fuck that. Going back to looking crazy on you motherfuckers.
The easiest way to tell on yourself is not in what you disagree with, but it's in what you agree with. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta watch who you fuck with, man, because you ever start fucking with somebody and then find out something about them later and you realize, oh, if I would have known that, I would have. You really gotta watch who you fuck with, man. Who's a better option for president, do you feel like, than Trump? Is there anybody that you would rather have be president, Todd?
Shit. I mean, yeah. Shit, I'll go with The Rock. Fuck it.
Nigga said The Rock. You support The Rock?
The Rock ain't been selling
not?
enough tickets lately.
I mean,
don't
shit.
know.
The president is the president like the.
I'll take Stephen A. Smith as president. They're
Stephen A.
naming him as a candidate for the future.
Who's that? No, they need to
The
stop.
motherfuckers on Fox all the time too.
They need
But
to
what is
stop.
that? That's not enough to be president. Just
Why
because you
isn't
can.
it?
I'm just saying, reports are out. He's already talked about it.
Stephen A.
Bro, Trump is president. What you mean?
He's
enough?
a brother though. So I'm a vote. He's a brother. I'm voting for him anyway. I'm voting for the
Twice.
brother. If it's a brother,
Trump. Yeah.
yeah, I'm going with that. But
Flavor Flav
Stephen
can
A.
run for president. For shit. Flavor Flav.
Why are they saying Stephen A. Smith?
Because I don't know the way he debates. I don't know. He's on Fox, and he's a moderate kind of like. He's
What is
not
he, a
too right,
Republican
too
or
left.
Democrat?
He's on Fox.
I think he's a Democrat, but like he's
He's so
When did he go to Fox?
man, he's constantly on Fox News.
He is
Yeah, like every week.
competing with somebody.
Did you see this on American TV or
Do I have
was you
to
a
pull it up?
Puerto Rican?
Oh,
To
my,
where?
yeah.
I believe
He
it.
has Puerto Rican cable.
He's
Were you
watching
too busy watching No Jumper?
that part.
Hilarious. Oh, we got to get to all that big
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going
There's a
on.
female comedian that wants to come on this show, right? And I'm cool with her, but she's wild.
Oh, wow.
Wild.
In what
told-
type of way?
She told me some shit, and I know if I let her on here, she's gonna say this shit, and I got to get y'all permission because I don't want to be in the middle of no drama. But she tells me that she used to peg. I don't know what peg is. Not Bundy.
Yeah, I know.
She used
Peg
to peg 2 comedians we know. That she lived with them for a couple months, and she used to smash both these niggas with a strap on.
Whoa.
Damn,
That's what that means?
At the same time?
Yeah, that's what that.
I
Yeah.
don't know if this is her inner adversary projecting some bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, like what?
Cause she one of them wild bitches, like wild, but she good people though.
Right, right.
But sometimes a motherfucker be a terrible person to everybody but you. You ever have a motherfucker where everybody hate him but you? So I don't know if it's cause she cool with me, but she want to come on here and talk about this shit and say names and
Of who it was? That she was.
she said I'm wanting to come on.
You want to talk about
We
pegging?
need a 2025
That's
Cat
crazy.
Williams moment.
I don't know if these comedians are big enough. We'd be hot at the open mics though. The motherfuckers, oh yeah, nigga, we didn't know. But I don't know how I feel about it because I feel like I don't be in no drama and shit. I be chilling.
I mean,
If a woman was lying to people about pegging you, how would you handle that?
I have my cousins beat her ass. Look, women.
Which ask the fans. Tell them in the comments. Let,
Oh yeah, well
let us know
look,
in the
I mean,
comments.
I've been lied on. Like you know about the situation with the caffeine shit. She was lying through her teeth. Some people. The thing about when motherfuckers lie is people believe that shit, dog.
But getting pegged is
I believe
crazy.
she wasn't saying nothing about no pegging.
That's,
But
that's a wild accusation. Like, whoa.
that's a lifestyle.
Like,
too.
what if, okay, what if,
What?
Like, how do you even get there?
okay,
Like,
but-
yeah, how does that
what
even
night
come
does
about?
This, what night
How
did
does
we
that-
drink too much?
yeah, how does that, no.
Like, how do you
and,
even?
and the people that she talking about, do they portray themselves have never been pegged, or do they look like they've been pegged? You know what I mean? Like
They're pegged. They got a little pegness to them.
It's a peg and it ain't Bundy, bro.
Why is he
These 2
walking
comedians
sideways?
aren't bad dudes. They ain't dudes that try to act like they tough.
Right.
okay,
You know what I'm saying? They funny dudes. They just regular, everyday dudes. But you wouldn't think that that's what they would do. But when you get the information, you don't be like, you're not gonna be like, oh, I couldn't see that happening. You're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Right.
it looks peggable. Like, what?
Whoa.
That's crazy.
But a woman scorned is a motherfucker. When a woman is angry, nigga, they'll
Do anything.
kamikaze.
But how
Yeah.
did,
Maybe if you bring her on and really try to disprove it the whole time. Like,
how do
really-
you disprove? You gonna mess around
just
and
really
end up
play
with a
devil's
video in
advocate?
your
Like
face.
really be like, all right, well, then give me some more details.
How you gonna
What do you do if you? What do you do if you ask that? What do you?
That's crazy.
What do you do if she?
If
If
she
you?
lied.
What do you do if you ask that question and then she puts a phone in your face showing you the video?
No, I mean, I'm
Then
over
what?
here.
I
I'm
don't
over
want to see
here. I
no
don't-
video.
That's
She
what I'm
gonna be
saying.
sitting. She
That's-
gonna be
that's
sitting
a-
over there. I'm not even gonna see
That's
that
what I'm
shit.
saying.
Like,
That's-
gonna hear it though?
you gonna see it.
Nah, I
wanna
won't ask
see
that
it.
question.
So
I
my
don't want-
first thought
Well, we can
was,
clear that.
Yeah.
my first thought was you can come on the show, but they got to come too.
Yeah, that's.
But here's the thing: if a woman lying on me about pegging me, I'm not finna go defend it. Like, nigga, this bitch lying. Nigga, I'm not finna go on TV.
Are you-
Like,
are you-
this bitch never fucked me.
It was only once.
Are you
She's
gonna,
lying about fucking me.
I fucked her, but she didn't fuck me.
so what you gonna do? Not show up?
I don't.
Yeah, you don't show
that's
up.
the thing about bullshit.
You don't show up. No, you don't pay
But
attention.
this the thing about bullshit. As we raise our profiles, it's not you just gotta let it go. You can't defend
You can't
it,
worry
dog.
about everything. But you
Niggas
said
are
these.
people are setting traps to get your attention because they feel like it's gonna make people key in onto who they are. So it's like arguing with a crazy person. You just have to be comfortable with the people that might believe it.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
people are going to, I always knew Todd. I always knew Damien. It just makes sense now. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
I think that's the part I got uncomfortable with when you deal with lies or being misunderstood. It's like, oh, wow, there'll be some people that I lose, and it's just, you know, because I like people. I like fucking with people, but some people, a lie will tap into something that you make them insecure about. So if the lie is good enough and it taps into whatever insecurity your presence brings out of them, they're going to run with that. And the harder you defend it, the more true it is to them.
You're going to be online saying, that bitch did not peg me.
Yeah, I didn't know it. You think I let a bitch like this fuck me?
I'm unpeggable.
Yeah, that's crucial. Because how do you even? That's crazy. How do you improve that? Look,
You
watch,
can't
try.
acknowledge
Look, it don't fit. See?
I'm gonna put some on my ass right now.
You
Look, I don't like this. I don't like it.
remember when I exposed old boy for doing what he did, right?
Yeah.
Then he did a video.
Yeah.
In the video, he edited the video trying to make it look like I was looking at a nigga's ass. Do you remember that? Said I was Peter gazing or whatever.
Me gazing.
Peter gazing.
That's delusion, bro. That's delusion, but that's how people be. They be delusional. And it was probably somebody in America that was like, I knew it.
You should Jerry Springer it.
Jerry Springer.
Like, bring her on, let her do the thing, and then come into the show. We got a special guest.
I would love to do some shit like that.
Come to the stage.
Yeah, right. All of a sudden they pop in and she like,
I wish I could
Do it
dive
now,
into the
bitch.
drama, man. I wish I could dive into the drama, but I just something in me, it won't let me do it.
if you set the stage and let them, you know, be the drama.
Yeah, you just step back and EP it.
All right, and you be like, hey, you know, I had to bring this to community, you know.
Your opening monologue is, I'm not in it.
This is a special episode of Kraig Facts. Usually,
I'm an unbiased reporter.
and a lot of you know, you see me interview people. I am a journalist.
I'm not in this shit.
Here to present people's truths.
But coming to the stage.
Speaking of wild shit, so all this shit with the indictment with Big U and all these brothers, this is getting heavy, man. I watched the press conference. The feds said that they are literally taking transcripts from podcasting and different things people have said online and using it for the indictment. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't no beat playing behind this shit. That's evidence, nigga. Ain't no song.
Yeah, that's wild. And man.
Wow.
Artists out here, even rappers too, making
They're
these
saying
songs.
that they were extorting NBA players in the reports.
Right.
Extorting NBA players. I heard.
That's Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Draymond Green.
Draymond Green. Yeah.
And COVID fraudulent activity.
How do you extort Shaq? Like, how does that work?
Supposedly he rolled with the Crips.
Well, he used to mess with Del Dog, who was a super gangster, like the modern day Bumpy Johnson, rest in peace. So when you get as big as Shaq, though, I would think you'd have regular police around you.
Yeah, I mean, but that's
I mean,
wild.
If
Do they
he-
threaten his family? Is there more Shaqs running around? How big is the O'Neal clan? I mean, do they need to be protected? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like, and he only gave him $100,000, so like,
It was Shaq gave him
he
$100,000.
gave him $100,000. So
Yeah.
maybe it just would have been a like, just get out of my face type shit. Like,
Right, but he was having people donate to the nonprofit.
yeah, that's what Shaq did.
Right.
Maybe it's like,
Don't
you
do
know,
that.
like the mafia, some protection. I know that my cars are going to be safe in LA. I know my homes are not going to get broken into. Any shit happens, I know I'm covered.
I get that, but when you got Shaq money, nigga, you could hire the same niggas the
Military.
president got around.
Right. Like you can hire the niggas to go to him at his house,
Right.
wake up, like.
Yeah, so I think a guy like Shaq being so smart and business savvy, he just figured it's a good investment into the community. I don't think they were extorting Shaq. Like, if you don't pay, it wasn't no. Shaq was like, how much you need? It's all good, man. I got you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Shaquille.
It's like giving a kid a pair of shoes, like a hood kid. Here you go.
Right. That's
But
right.
I don't think Shaq was in the crib scared about what Big U was gonna do to him.
Can't do the show tonight.
If I had that type of money, I would go out my way to find them type of niggas. Like, hey man, here go 50, here go 50, man. Y'all be cool, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I love
trouble.
my community, man. I want y'all to do better, brother. Anything y'all need, if I can't do it, I'll try my best.
Fuck that.
Well, Shaq,
You going to jail for that? You know that, right?
I'm not paying nobody.
I mean, you got to be careful how you give people money.
I'm not going to show up that dope deal. Hold on. I got these kilos for you.
It's a
I got the kilos for you. Don't even trip.
We gonna bring them right to you, man.
I'm gonna cover all your kilos and shit. To show you how much I love you.
Bring the shit right to you, man.
No, he had a nonprofit called I keep saying Balance and Options.
Beyond something.
Yeah. Well, he was doing some great work in the community, and they were donating
He
to
was
the.
doing great work in the
He
community.
was giving away toys, doing backpack drives, youth football.
The Coke bags are the toys.
It's easy for the feds to find a drug lord. All they got to do is find a grocery store that sell the most turkeys and the fucking spot that sells the most backpacks. Wherever they buying backpacks and turkeys, that's where you find your community drug lord. Hold on, they bought 12,000 turkeys. How long they been doing this? Oh my God!
Give away some backpacks.
Ain't this you football involved?
Oh, what do you put, like a picture of himself and every turkey and stuff? A picture of himself and every turkey.
Don't forget he got his own line of blunt wraps too. Colors.
Do he?
Yeah. They're color just color coded blunt wrap papers.
Oh no, man!
That's good for the community.
That's true.
I don't have nothing to say negative about Big U. I feel like he was doing good work in the community. It's just, I don't know enough to have a real opinion.
Yeah,
but the street, I do know the streets is over. These cell phones are military technology.
You call it the police station.
This is military technology.
We gonna shoot him at 12:30.
Whatever you doing, they letting you get away with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
They letting you get away with it, dog. So I mean, it's unfortunate, man. Because
like you said, he had COVID fraud.
Yeah, they
That
also
was 2020.
They also got him for the bad accounting on the money that Shaq and him gave him. He just took it out the accountant and went and just spent it. He ain't wash it or nothing.
he took it all out of the casino. Took the $100,000 off a debit card, and that nigga was at the Rio in Vegas. Maybe if I do it at one of these offshoot casinos, they ain't gonna know.
Yeah. Go to the Gold Nugget. Go to the Gold Nugget.
He put it all on his Cash App. He don't track the Cash App.
Man, it's crazy because it's like 5 years ago, Whack 100 and him was tight,
You tried to buy a
and now Whack 100 is
Cash App.
Whack 100 has played the ultimate game of chess. Because if you remember the start of all this, him and Big U were great friends. Then they fell out, and then somehow Whack 100 was able to take a few dudes that were around Big U and turn them against him. The two dudes.
No jumper.
Well, no, the loose cannon guy and 600, these were all Big U's people. And then somehow, during the fallout, Whack 100 was able to get people to see it his way, and then they start going at dude for the last 2 years. You would have just never thought 4 or 5 years ago that this would be where it is now.
People are pointing fingers at Whack 100.
Saying that he's a snitch.
Yeah. Or the podcasting he be doing, be snitching too.
Here's the thing, if you're a street dude and Whack 100 knows your business, you're not a good street dude. How does he know your business? He's on the internet like all of everybody else.
Right.
If he can find out what you're doing. See, I get with the Big U situation because that's intermingling. Them, all them dudes, it seems like from the outside looking in, they was hustling together. So they going to know shit about each other. But, nigga, if you in fucking Miami and Whack 100 knows, you're not a very good. The streets is over, dog.
You gotta stop posting.
You got to stop posting.
Man.
The streets is over,
Pick
bro.
up a basketball or something, man.
No cell phones. Just don't use. Go back to pagers.
Just stop doing the crimes, Just
It's the same
Knock
old
it off.
shit.
It's
knock it off.
time
Just
to
give it
knock it off, guys.
Yeah, I mean, and they supposedly this murder they trying to peg him for. I guess they're trying to.
My goodness. Oh, man,
That's a teaser. That's a teaser. We're doing it. She will be on next week. That's a teaser.
I didn't mean it like that, man.
Goodness.
If you
That
time
ain't
mark
right.
every time he said peg, we will bring it on.
That is not right.
But the murder they're trying to put on him, supposedly they're trying to say, which I don't believe this. I don't think he was just. I don't think they're trying to say he murdered his son's best friend.
Whoa.
because his son's best friend that used to live with him was also a rapper on his label. He gave him some money, and he did something foul with the money. And so he killed him and dropped him off on the side of the 15 freeway. And they found like they found his nails, his DNA on the kid. And the kid's mother is like, you know, been going online like adamant about saying that he did it. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, man.
A mother knows that 6 cents.
That women's 6 cents is bullshit.
We're trying to give them excuses and shit.
At least when you fucking them is bullshit. This other shit maybe, but you know.
It's like 1 for 18, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I don't know.
Wait, 600. Didn't he tell? Wasn't there a video of him getting a gift from the police?
Nah, he ain't never told on nothing. They ain't got no paperwork on him telling. He just, you know, he just be trolling Big U like a mug, and people are calling him a snitch because he been outwardly speaking against dude for a long time. But I don't think that there's no paperwork on him. But
He's light skinned and buff, right?
yeah,
Yeah, he went into. He got a call from the. Well, that was AI, but he got a call from the sheriff, and he went down to the sheriff.
Yeah,
To the
I
police.
think it was AI.
it's AI.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I mean, you can pull it up. You can pull
That'd be
up.
great though.
But,
Hey, I saw you say people.
No, but
I'm
after that-
snitching.
But after that, he was given a shield, a little police little shield with a diamond in it, like and from the police department.
No, I think he a bounty hunter and he has his own security company.
Okay, that's
So I know dude loosely. He been up here one time about a year ago. Know him from playing ball in college and shit. My boy LaRon and him were like really tight. When I knew him, he was just a ball player, so I don't know this side of him.
Yeah,
like,
he was just playing basketball. You know,
yeah, so I'm like, I ain't in none of this shit.
Oh, shit. I never met him.
We were
I
just
don't
as
even know
shocked
what
as
you're talking
anybody
about.
else right
Me
now.
is free
I just
Big
moved
U.
here.
I know nothing about nobody.
Yeah,
From DC.
I just heard about the game.
But to my knowledge, he's not a snitch. He's just heavily trolling.
Okay, well, then that's just AI.
I saw a
false
video of
news.
Big U at making filmmakers check in. He's like, you know, it's like, yeah, like, and then he flips it, and there's like 15 people, and it's like, hey, if you don't check in, we check in the cameras.
Damn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me see that. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that's wild.
Here's the thing. I'm not
it
no
wild?
criminal,
That's
but if I
normal?
was a
I'm just
street
saying, if he
dude,
did take the cameras, then the cameras is tough.
It's unnecessary, but it's
Come on, man. They not gonna keep them cameras if the Crips want to take them cameras
they
is
go,
tough.
yeah, they tough.
it's up here. Right.
Yeah, that's a cold hustle.
Put it right in the truck, right
Yeah.
here.
That's some bold shit.
Yeah, no, I heard about that. When I was on the line, I met one of the guys that wrote what was damn that show. It was like it was a cop show that was real rough, and it had the dude in it that used to be the commish. He was bald head. It was on for a while. It was a tough ass show. It was shot here in L.A.
It was about a LAPD?
Yeah,
Cops?
Not The Ride. That's a
Night Court.
movie.
Cops.
But
This
dude
thing-
said, but they shot it really in the hood. And dude said that when they got there, they did have to check in.
Yeah.
They did threaten to take their equipment and all that shit. They had to check in when they and that was a network show.
Cops.
No, it ain't cops. It was a real drama with the dude that starred in the commish. I can't remember his name, but it was a real show. And dude told me they did have to check in because they wanted them to be in it to make it look authentic, and they wanted to do it in the right places. But the right places cost extra.
Movie production in the hood. That's how we do it, Jones, man. Top flight, baby. Yes. GB running this here movie set in the hood. Come on out here. Coming out here. Checking in with GB, getting these movies done. You better know it. You know, anytime you want to do movies in the hood, just check it in. We can make sure it's done. Movies, videos. But if you don't check it in, oh well. Gonna check your ass out. We're gonna check you in, all right. We're gonna check in all of your equipment. We're gonna check in all of your equipment.
See, I don't know, man. See, Big U was in jail, did a long bid, come home and just.
Is that wrong?
Something similar happened to me. When I was in Compton shooting like I'm just the cameraman. They just told me like, hey, show up to this park, you know, my camera and all that shit, film an interview. And then this guy named Gator showed up with his golf cart, you know, playing like, you know, pop music so we cannot use the audio. You know, just wanted to see what we were doing, what we were up to. Thank God the other guy handled it, and we were good.
Oh wow.
But I'm saying, you said, is it wrong?
Is it wrong?
They don't really have
your
paperwork?
community. They come in and they spending millions on making something and don't break bread with nobody.
But do we own the community?
I don't really see nothing wrong with it.
Nah, I mean, everybody else do it.
But do we own
That
it?
video you just showed me, a big you doing that, I don't see nothing wrong with it because I've been on sets and don't nobody black work in production.
Nah.
Yeah.
Right.
I walk in stores every day with hundreds of employees without one black employee. And I'm spending money there.
Right.
So I don't necessarily see anything wrong with that, dog.
The worst part is that you actually saw it.
What's the difference between that and the labor union?
It's the same
That's
thing.
extortion. These motherfuckers, I'm a Teamster. I'm a proud Teamster. I pay my dues every month. But hey, they get $50 out of each check, and I'm the one doing the work.
They catch you when you're clocking in. Or like, you know, the machine where you clock in or clock out? Because I was like in a grocery store. You got to pay your dues too.
Right.
At the grocery store? What?
Yeah, when you work in the grocery store, you have to pay your dues.
So there's no difference between this and the Teamsters or any type of union. I mean, that video right there, I'm like, if I lived that lifestyle, I would be on that hustle.
Yeah, I mean, there's
it's only right. How you gonna hire an outside security company to do security on where we live?
You can't be down there just shooting any old fucking place. No way. You know what I'm saying? There's person
I
in LA,
wouldn't
you
I
can't
wouldn't
just
be out
be.
there with a camera in my damn
Yeah,
self.
you
by
can't be
myself.
whipping out cameras just.
What if you got a permit?
But
I don't give a fuck.
permit,
They gonna just be all in the manners and shit, just all like because.
nigga,
trying to
we
get
got a permit. Nigga. What you
If
talking
us, we take these cameras and go to the hood to shoot like a...
I'm not doing it.
Not doing it.
Nah,
Not doing it.
I'm not even going to where I'm from and doing it.
Yeah.
Because look, man,
No.
I'm not. We from the same place. I'm not doing
No.
that.
Nah.
Not to say them niggas will rob me, but you know, look, let me tell you
6
something.
cameras set up in the
The
manor.
misnomer about hoods and gangs is that when it's one gang, everybody's on the same accord. Most hoods in LA, niggas be killing each other from the same hood, robbing each other from the same hood.
Yeah.
So you might be cool. It may be, you know, we come from an area where the gang is really big. It's a lot of members.
Yeah.
Say you got 100 members. Well, this gang where we live at, they probably got 1,000. Maybe 100 of them get along, then the other 100 don't fuck with each other. Then it's another 100 that they moved out. They live over there. They don't fuck with, you know what I'm saying? So you may be tight with a nigga that's a monster, and then it's another monster from another area. Like, I don't give a fuck about that nigga. Fuck that nigga. I didn't go to school with that nigga.
Right.
They're my cameras.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Just like that.
Cali is so grimy. You out of town niggas. You have no idea.
Get your camera slapped to the ground. Like,
You have no idea.
But the aesthetic, the cinematography.
You know what be fooling people is because it's nice. It look nice. It's grass. It's spread out. It ain't like. Well, DC got nice areas too, but they got. It ain't like New York where everybody on top of each other and it smell like piss everywhere, and you know it ain't like it ain't like that out here, nigga. It's really sorcery. It's really trickery. It's really you really have to be respectful because you never know what and who is who. You never know.
Right.
I remember Big U popped up to the Improv one. I've ran across him twice in my life.
Damn.
One time he was at the Improv. He wasn't dressed like no gangster. Nigga had on some polo shorts, a little T-shirt, a little sweater tied around his, you know what I mean? Swole ass nigga, cool energy.
Yeah.
Not no negative ass energy, laughing. Oh, what's up? Look, you fun. Like, like what seemed to be a good dude. It wasn't that showing up energy coming in and knocking all the drinks over. And, y'all gonna pay y'all taxes in here. It wasn't like that.
He made a G. He made a G.
But maybe because we comedians and entertainers, we don't see that side.
Right. He can't be entertained.
Even if I could be in the most grimy hood, nigga, 9 times out of 10, if I'm walking, they gonna know who we are. They're not gonna fuck with us. Oh, that's the comedy nigga. You good, man? So I never seen that side of him. Another time he came up to roast me.
Okay.
He came up to roast me, and he brought the homie's brother that ended up being gay. Okay, watch homie Quan brother. Remember when they found the video?
Yeah.
So it's watch homie
Did he
Quan
start
brother.
not gay?
What was his brother's name?
I don't know his name. But
Mickey.
yeah, I
Watch
remember.
homie Mickey.
Yeah, White homie Mickey.
Who's a cool dude. He wasn't a bad dude, but he did roast me. He the dude I said he looked like a Chihuahua. I told him he looked like a Crip Wawa because he had like all blue on. He's a cool dude, but it ended up a video ended up coming out later showing him getting smashed by a transvestite.
Oh my gosh.
After roast me though.
Pegged again,
okay.
pegged after roast me.
But Big U brought him up
Technically,
there.
that's not
okay.
pegging.
What's it? What? I don't know.
Pegging is plastic.
Oh no, this nigga he got hit with a real dope.
This is not make believe. This is the real deal right here. This is the real deal right here. Often imitated, never duplicated.
But he was a good dude. They hit him with a real dope. That ain't even no disrespect. That's what really happened.
Right.
Yeah, motherfucker kept it real.
Real scary.
Keeping
But
it
I
real
don't
go
see
wrong.
nothing wrong with. I don't see like. I mean, shit, man. You gotta pay homage when you know what I'm saying.
I mean, how you get to the point where the video get released? That's
But that's where he like slipping. That's where it's like, oh damn. So this dopamine shit is real. That high, that elation people get from doing shit, bungee jumping, shooting a pistol, fucking somebody's wife, doing shit wrong that causes you to get that. That's a real addiction.
I think that's what we getting half of these people like because there's no way he should have been recording himself extorting the camera set. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like okay, extort. I'm cool, but don't.
It's the phone.
Like, did he ever hear about Nicky Bars?
But look, see here, 20 years ago, he would have had to have a whole camcorder in his hand.
But you forget me.
Sound man.
Action, okay.
Look at this bullshit.
But you forget.
All right, cut. But now this motherfucker right here,
Yeah.
we've all posted some shit. Like, I would have never done no shit like this 30 years ago. What am I doing?
And I'm glad this shit wasn't
And
out
he
back
was in
then.
jail, so he missed out.
Right.
And he didn't get a chance to really enjoy this. And now he coming home. Yes.
I think they should free him.
Be you?
You gonna sign for him?
No, I'm not.
You gonna let him stay with you?
I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know.
That's my line.
What do you think about Brick Baby that he works for No Jumper? He got arrested and then No Jumper like basically broke the news in their platform. Oh, they arrested Brick Baby, yada yada yada.
That's the machine.
Yeah.
That's the
You turn
machine.
into
I would
content.
hope if one of us got locked up,
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna let
that we
somebody
be
know.
like, so
Come
you can
get
break
me.
the story.
Before y'all post, come get me out of there.
Like, where's Otto?
Y'all roasted me and shit.
Yeah, I did.
They
Y'all
found
to go
Otto in
fund
the
me.
zoo collecting, kangaroo balls.
Yeah, Brick
Snatching
Baby,
them off.
Brick Baby, Loose Cannon. I feel like it's a weak indictment, though. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, normally a RICO case, my brother was telling me, which I agree. Normally there has to be a murder, and then they go to the money shit, because the murders is what makes the shit stick. You know what I mean? So
So the murder not
But
gonna
I
stick.
heard though, like it's federal though. Like I heard they have like a 90% and up success rate. It ain't like you just gonna beat the case. Like, oh, we thought we had you. We had this whole case with the feds, and
get
well,
lucky.
you're right. You didn't do any of this.
But if you
he
listen to
gonna plea.
if you listen to the phone call between Whack 100 and the kid who was murdered's mother, I guess they're saying that they about to put the Nipsey thing on them.
Yeah. Yep.
About to
Yeah,
put.
Yeah. Yeah.
see, that's what I'm saying. Once the feds and it get to that point, they're gonna have something for you.
So who was that talking
Ain't
on?
no oops. Oh, sorry.
Who was that was talking on No Jumper with Whack 100 about? He got a call from Big U right before Nipsey died. And
Loose Cannon,
That was Loose Cannon.
who was saying that 30 minutes before Nipsey died, he accidentally called thinking he was already dead, right? Yeah, that was Loose Cannon saying that.
Right, and that would tie link up to when Shitty went in and then left. You know what I mean? Like he would assume that when Shitty went to see Nipsey the first time, he would have did the job, but he didn't. So that's you know what I mean I don't know.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? So that's why he called. Like, okay, Nipsey did. Okay, well, what Nipsey did? Let me call Nipsey.
Well, Shitty is Brick Baby's little homie. Brick Baby is little Shitty. And the dude who killed Nipsey is Baby Shitty.
Baby, that's
Yeah, I know a nigga from DC like, what the fuck you mean? So you got,
This some shit.
yeah, this is shit, yeah. You got little homies, you got baby homies, you got infant homies.
Okay.
So if I'm Kraig, Then Lil Kraig is my little homie. Then Baby Kraig is my little homie's little homie.
Okay.
Then Infant Kraig is my little homie's little homie.
Niggas-
My great grand homie.
Niggas
how do
really,
Great
My great grand homie.
he got me like 11.
Great grand homie. Yeah.
What's the,
Oh, that's funny as a motherfucker.
in the hood, the generation's about 5 years still
You know what? I don't know. I think.
from the homies.
Yeah, I would say it may because everything moves so much faster now. I would say it might be 2 years or a year now.
How do you
when
pick?
we was coming up, it was your
'Cause you said Baby and Infant. Who else would you say?
is the big homie, it's the little homie, it's the baby homie, it's the infant homie.
And you have Tiny Homie.
Then it's tiny infant homie.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
You got tutelages, bro. You got
You gotta learn this.
We should
bro.
put we need to put math in
How do you-
this.
how do you pick though?
Get some science in
How do
this.
you pick? How do you pick? Like, okay,
It's the order
this
you
is
come
gonna
in.
be.
This is the order you come in.
No, but how do you say? Okay, this is gonna be my little homie right here. Do you
just
pick
proximity. Like if we was gang banging, I probably would have been Derek's little homie, maybe your little homie, because it's just by younger.
It's the same thing as like whoever
Yeah.
you come in with though, whoever
that?
people.
But you getting
know.
the name
Yeah,
though?
no,
How do you get the name?
From your big homie.
From your big homie.
Yeah, how does the big homie pick what little homie he bestows the gangbangerism on?
That's the little homie.
It's in time.
Whoever
You
gravitates
pick 'em.
to you. So
Yeah.
if we all kicking it right, I'm
But
the
who
big
decided
homie.
that-
Who's gonna be a little box? Okay, this you cool, man. I like you, man. I like your charisma, or whatever. I want you to be my little homie. And if he's on with the set, he'll be or get put on as.
But then you got a responsibility.
Yeah.
Your little homie needs guns.
Yeah.
You got to get him guns.
What if he say
Your
no?
little homie need a sack. He's selling dope. You like a big homie is a responsibility. It ain't just you up under me. Like nah, nigga, you got to feed the lineage.
What if
But
he says
doesn't
no?
the little homie have to
You talking
bring
about-
up money?
Yeah, I mean you got to put in work, but the big homie is the one that's supposed to be running the play. Yeah. See, what throws shit out of whack sometimes in the hoods, this is very common where the little homie got more hustle than the big homie. Then the big homie start hating on the little homie, and wars start like that. Where we from, it was a war like that, like in the early 2000s, and it was one like that about 7 years ago between little homies and big homies. Am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
Yeah, so that happens a lot, where it's like, nigga, you just supposed to be breaking me off because I'm your big homie. Nah, nigga, you been in jail for 20 years, nigga. And you a dope fiend and a molester. That's another thing. When the big homie is like a weirdo because he's smoking rocks, it be all kind of shit going on.
Because they're supposed to be their understudies. I mean, you learn from them, grow from them, we win. But, some people ain't good big homies.
Terrible.
A lot of niggas ain't good big homies. but you got some good ones, though.
Yeah.
Have you been somebody's little homie?
No, I never gangbang. Niggas tried to put me on plenty of times.
I mean, but tiny infant homie.
They were scared of my dad. And I was like, I'm cool.
Could you imagine if your pops had social media?
Oh, Smitty.
Man, we'd have went viral. I know my pops would have had me out there some.
First of all, if they had, when my dad was young, nigga, they would have been smoking rocks, beating up niggas on
Hey,
doing kilo deals and shit. Niggas shooting
more
niggas.
cases.
Straight to
I
jail.
probably would have
Half of us wouldn't have been here.
Yeah,
Would have made
Yeah, all niggas
it.
was locked up.
He been locked up the whole time.
Trying to be
Yeah.
cute.
the 80s was so treacherous,
Yeah, that would be
man.
crazy.
Yeah, that would be.
That would be crazy.
I want to go back to those times. I never experienced it. Like, I guess when I was a little kid, but like, when you can go and do shit.
You was
And
born in 94?
94.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
have no idea.
You've always been trying.
Boys in the Hood
I
came out
have
with
no
before you.
idea.
That's fucked
I
up.
want to get,
You never rode your bike to another city, did you?
What?
Around the corner.
Yeah,
Well,
he
yeah,
grew up
see,
in
wow.
Puerto Rico, so
Yeah.
nigga, he'll drown if he did that. Who was this nigga at Debouille on a bike?
Canoe on his back.
Barefoot.
The 90s is undescribable to someone in your age group. It's undescribable how fucking great it was. For me, at least. How would you describe the 90s to a young cat?
Because when you talk about the 90s, it's like you're talking about the early 90s. The early 90s with like late 80s, early 90s, breaking and shit like that. That shit was so crazy.
At parties, housing and shit, dancing.
Housing.
Like
Just being a houser.
Niggas used to go to parties to dance battle, bro.
Niggas was, bro.
When that kid and play shit was cracking,
dance battle.
niggas used to do the splits
Yeah.
And dance. That's how you can win a battle. That was my go-to move. I'd be housing and doing my shit.
Yeah.
All that shit. And then I'd jump and spin in a circle and land in the splits.
Oh,
and then
shit.
I'd come back up and if a nigga had a hoodie on, I'd pull it over his head. And be like,
Yeah. I'm telling you, Housing was some next level
that
wild
was my
shit, bro.
shit, dog.
Bro, Housing was crazy. You could make up the moves. You got aerial moves and shit. The
man.
one leg kick up shit. The motherfucking then you do the two legs, nigga.
Right.
Then you do the motherfucking the donkey kicks and shit. And then the shit motherfuckers just be doing the upwork and shit. Just bass head
Undescribable.
shit. These things was gonna be bass heads later. We didn't know.
Right.
We didn't know.
Right.
We had no idea.
Pre-head moves.
Hey, man.
I think one of the dopest things about the 90s that we'll never get back is the radio.
Oh man.
Like how the music was curated.
Man.
It was the music was diverse. It wasn't like everything didn't sound the same. You know what I'm saying? You'll hear Arrested Development, Snoop Dogg,
Yep.
Biggie,
X-Clan.
X-Clan,
Yep.
Outkast,
Lighter shade of brown.
Lighter Shade of Brown, Sounds of Blackness.
Yeah, Sounds of Blackness.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are all like genres that never get played. Like we're talking, we just did gangster rap, gospel, reggae,
Black Power rap.
Black Power, like all that shit was. It wasn't like no.
The music is still it's still out there.
Nah, but they didn't know
It's-
back then.
it's
Nah,
pieces.
I was talking about this. They didn't know what worked the most,
Right.
Because it was so new.
Right.
So they was putting everything out.
But it was all work.
And
Everybody didn't sound alike.
We fuck with everything, but they don't. They need to think they can sell us this one thing
Right,
the most,
right.
and that's what it's about now. So everything's super targeted.
Like it
But
wouldn't
back
like
then they
how it
didn't
is now, where you got like a specific sound or. They rolling with a specific look. It wasn't like that. Like every group looked and sounded different.
Way
You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like
You had to be different.
yeah. That's actually what people thought was dope about you. It was like, nigga, what's
your differentness?
Right now it ain't like that.
The intelligent hoodlum and shit.
You could have a
De La
Young
Soul.
Thug and a Playboy Cardi, and they both be equally successful. But back then they would have been like, nigga, somebody's a biter.
Yeah, you copying.
Whose style is that? That ain't your style.
Right.
that's only
What's
one of
your
y'all.
style,
You
bro?
the son of Rakim.
Like,
That's
like,
real shit.
Yeah, a lot. Yep, that's how it was.
like now, everybody enjoys drinking water out of plastic bottles.
Oh, that was a cliche. It was out of glass.
No. It was out of rubber tubes, nigga. Right.
What? You talking about out the water? Out the water.
Nigga,
Is that true?
There was no filtered water in the 90s.
Yeah, it wasn't no filtered. We drank out of water hoses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
For
but that's
sure.
like in your house type of shit.
No,
When you go to the
anybody's
side of
house.
somebody's house and just turn the water on and
Anybody's
drink.
house.
Any house.
Any house.
Okay, this is the thing about Puerto Rico that I need to let you, like we're like 10 years behind,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
So the technology that maybe 7, I don't know. 2025 over here is like 2020, 2015, you know?
Yeah.
Like the technology is the difference. So I lived with a lot of that shit with no Wi-Fi, listening to
Okay.
the radio.
So his 90s was the 80s for him.
But remember like LimeWire and shit?
Yeah, man.
And then you downloading a song that you think is gonna be the song that you downloading, and it ain't the fucking song, but you done waited 3 hours for the shit to download.
Yeah.
You would have been a music fiend in the 90s, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas used to line up for hours when albums dropped at Tower Records. It'd be 500
Tower
people in
Records.
line
Warehouse.
when a Michael Jackson album dropped. People would be in line how they are for rock concerts to buy the album.
And then from us, that was half of it. Because then you get the album, and then your next job was to go home and learn the album before
words.
your friends.
Yeah.
All the words.
the words from
So then
beginning.
you could show up and be flexing
Right.
and that was a serious thing.
Serious,
That was
bro.
a serious thing. Like if you knew all the words first,
Yeah, you
how
was
could
a
nobody
shit.
tell you shit?
What about
Nobody-
buying? Did you buy singles too?
Oh yeah,
Singles for the instrumental so you can rap.
Or buying blank tapes and making your own mixtapes with the radio. Pressing pause, record on commercial breaks, and then man.
Did y'all
Man,
used to be excited for Dr. Dre albums in DC?
Oh yeah, we fuck with Dr. Dre.
Yeah,
definitely.
To me, I don't remember. To me, his albums had the most excitement because people wanted to hear the beats. Like, what the fuck? What kind of? Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, I remember when the Master P shit, the No Limit shit, when that shit just used to come out every fucking Tuesday.
Man.
That was a fucking run where we was going down to Tower Records to see we bought the Silk the Shocker shit.
Oh,
Was excited.
The blue case, the
Yeah,
yellow
excited.
case, the green case.
It'll never be that again.
Silk Shocker, one of the greatest rappers ever.
Stop it. Stop it.
That
Me,
would agree with that, but
the thing about the
crew cuts.
phones and social media, it has taken a lot of the mystery out of the artist.
Yeah.
Now, there's some artists that know how to do it. Like Frank Ocean, he's really good at that shit. He's always MIA, and then when everybody wants him to perform, and he never gives it to them. Until recently, Playboi Carti was kind of like the same thing. But like I feel like Kendrick, the same thing. You don't see a bunch of social media shit from him.
No, that's
like
true.
there's a separation. But with Drake, he's constantly doing videos.
Yeah.
So you feel like you know him even though you don't.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree. Yeah, man, those were the days. What you got for us, man?
Well, Kanye is spiraling out of control.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I think it's because he got left out of the Playboy album, but there's more to it. He's
Damn.
really hating on Kendrick. He's hating on everybody.
Everybody.
Kendrick gonna diss him.
Kanye just bored.
Man, the shit he said about Jay-Z kids is crazy.
What he said about Jay-Z kids?
Oh, man. Nah, man. I can't repeat it.
That's
man.
wild.
That was
Call
right.
them R words.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he
really?
said the two don't read it.
You never see him around.
Yeah.
That's for what reason? Should have got. Nah.
Jay-Z gonna whoop his ass, dog.
Yeah, that's
Is
crazy.
already suing?
He's suing Kanye?
I think they're both suing.
No, they're
Kanye.
saying there's a report, but you
I had
never
a
know.
story. Once I wrote a spec of South Park, and the whole idea was Kanye West, and we kept ignoring him on purpose, the world, and he would just keep doing bigger and bigger stunts. And the idea was if we ignore him enough, maybe he'll kill himself. Just, all right, so that's the biggest stunt of all stunts. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. He
And it
probably
worked.
would.
Yeah, he probably, you know what I'm saying? If you don't pay enough attention to that
Yeah,
thing,
he gonna do some
he gonna
wild
stand
shit.
on a ledge by the end of the week. I'm on a ledge, fam.
That's real.
I'm a jump.
On the world's tallest building.
Click the link. Click the bio. Link below.
He got all
I'ma
that
kill
money,
myself.
There's no parachute in his backpack.
So he has tweeted out more, but this is the original one. Wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? They are R words, not like literally. And this is artificial insemination. It's such a blessing. Having a R word children is a choice.
Basically, he said, how could you have retarded kids? When artificial insemination exists. Why is he playing with Jay-Z though?
Are they special needs? I never seen those kids.
I don't
he
think so.
basically said.
Have you seen them? I never seen them before.
No, that's
I just
his
seen
point.
Blue Ivy. She seemed regular.
But that's his point. The fact you don't see him outside is because he's trying to keep them inside because they're not normal.
And Kanye might have met him too. He probably has.
Why is he? I mean,
he's tripping.
I
He
feel
gonna
like he
be-
would lose his shit if somebody started talking about his kids.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, he lost his shit because Playboi Carti posted about Kim Kardashian like, hey, let's do a song with North. And that set him off too. And then he posted a video of, Playboi Carti's baby mama talking to the police over assault.
He
got mad over that album?
He's mad at.
Kendrick got 3 features. He's
He's a
really
da-
mad at Kendrick.
But Kanye can make his own album.
No, Kanye's a dad, and he has issues. His wife have trademarked the kids, so he has no power over. He's losing power over his kids. That I think is really what's going.
But
through.
he said he mad about not being on the Playboi Carti album.
He said that. He said that's not.
Yeah, no,
something-
but Kanye's saying
Kanye just be
can
sitting
make his
around.
own
He's creating controversy no matter what he's doing. He's sitting in the house watching TV like fuck this channel. This channel retarded.
The 48 Laws of Power says court attention at all costs.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't. I mean,
But don't you got to use all 48 of the laws? You can't just grab one law and then just get out there.
you don't think that he's actively used all 48? I feel like he has a strategist,
I hope
he has
do.
a strategy team.
He probably did. I mean, he
They're
was up
all
at
in
one
his
point.
head.
He was up. He was out there.
I mean, he's still rich as shit.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
he
what
did
is there
something.
to lose?
Nothing, I guess, at this point.
his girl walks around naked
Right.
on demand. Like
Right.
who? That's niggas.
That made me think of something. I was talking about. I was telling this girl. I was telling this girl that she lucky because if you look at the history of the planet, we are the best men that have ever been on this fucking planet. Y'all
I
can
would
walk
agree.
around ass naked. Y'all can walk around in drawers and underwear. You go back 30, 40 years ago.
I used to be able to sock you, bitch, and it was nothing you could do about it.
And then marry you.
That's crazy.
No, but seriously, I mean, even if you look back in different sets of time, it was never a time where you could just walk up and down the street in your underwear as a woman. You know what I'm saying? And we just be like, oh, that's normal. And I'm like, y'all don't be appreciating how good y'all got it, because we the best men, and they always try and talk about us. But I'm like, y'all as free as ever.
Yeah, we more civilized. You know what I'm saying? You got civilized men.
If any other era in time you walk around your underwear, you getting raped. Sometimes you catching it.
And they blaming you for it.
Yeah.
Well, you had your bosom out, Barbara. What do you expect the ruffians to do with your bosom out, Barbara?
That's the whole Islam shit, right? That's why they can't have a leg out, because they know if you got a leg out, you asked for it, bitch.
You brought the devil out of this man with your bosom, Barbara.
Oh no, she's a dirty wench with her ankles showing.
Oh man,
there's no
Are
way.
you having an orgasm? She's hysterical.
They need to give us more credit. You know what I'm saying?
1840 was a motherfucker.
Exactly. I love to see Megan Thee Stallion in 1840.
Oh,
okay.
I would not.
In 1840, Annie Oakley was all you bitches had.
Boy, that'd have been all her like.
She been running around like Oprah in The Color Purple.
Yeah. Women have it good now.
Yeah, they don't. They keep trying to act like we giving them a problem. This is the best they ever had.
Ladies, look at you. You're doing the best with. I mean,
you ain't even got to wear dresses.
Most of y'all gonna die alone, and you know that's because of the freedom we gave you.
Yeah. And when I went,
we did this shit to them.
We can say this: back in the day, men were expected to do more for their woman that they're doing now.
No. If you go far enough back, motherfuckers was just dragging them by their hair.
About bills. Back in the day, a man had to cover everything.
But
now you got
good
50-50.
bitch back in the day. Yeah. Them bitches was having babies natural.
Yeah. How far back are y'all talking about?
And having 5, 6 kids. You know how good of a bitch you got to be. Excuse my language, lady. But you know how good of a bitch you got to be to have 5 kids natural.
Y'all, how far back y'all talking about? Because I'm thinking about like Sir Lancelot and shit.
I mean,
like,
you go back
60 years.
You could
600 years.
My grandma.
You get your ass in the back.
Women was having babies in the house 60 years ago.
You couldn't walk down the street in Fabletics 50 years ago. Martin Luther King and them, you couldn't walk around like that. You think, was it Rosa Parks? You think Rosa Parks walking around in Fabletics? She'd have got on the bus with a motherfucking drawers on. I'm not moving.
You don't gotta move.
70 years ago, women couldn't even smoke cigarettes.
Right, exactly.
And wear makeup. When smoking cigarettes was considered manly.
Yeah, wearing pants was manly.
Right.
They can't wear pants.
But aren't the women better now? Like, would you want a woman from 1840?
Of course.
I wouldn't want the smell of the pussy,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
I want the woman.
I want the woman, yeah.
Really? From 1840? You would take an 1840s woman?
Yes.
1840, no, a little bit before 1920, that's when they got the right to vote.
Right.
Yeah.
She's talking about
before.
suffrage.
My
So
question
1910, you want a woman from 1910,
Yeah.
body, face.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Give me a
No. She was born. She was born during that era, so maybe she was 20 in the 1930s. Hey man, from the stories I've heard from my grandpa, is like, you know, they stay with you.
They
you know?
do.
And get out the 20th
Well, they
century.
ain't had nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. There's no cars. There's no roads.
They got
them bitches
They all look like they all look like Lou Diamond Phillips back there. Like, dog, come on, dog.
No.
But my question is,
No.
if we give them all
Y'all
the
Now
crazy.
every fucking bitch looks like a catfish
Yeah,
with all
far
the shit
back.
they be fucking putting in their face.
my question is, if they being free now, right, and we cool with it, and they walk around in underclothes basically now, right, and they draws. If we let them go all the way, how naked are they going to walk around? If they didn't have to worry about us, I guess.
That's one thing.
How naked would they dress?
That's
So we
one-
messed that up then.
Give me this.
I mean, they act
We
like-
messed that up. See?
That nigga said how naked with the dress.
It only takes one bad apple to spoil the bunch.
You have
She's dressed naked.
I gotta have it.
Yeah, they could have been naked around here, but
naked
y'all
with
can't
their dress.
touching on them and
But they-
shit,
but they-
diving on them.
That's why.
But do you really want to be around a naked girl and not be able to touch him?
That's why you go to.
Yeah,
we do that now.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm down with that.
That's why you go to nudist colonies or nudist beaches.
What about freedom has made women gradually become whores as far as their appearance? What is
Because
it?
we still wearing the same amount of clothes.
Right.
That's real shit. No, but men are dressing worse.
That was so ignorant.
As far as like not being suited up in suits.
Exactly. Look at us.
Yeah, but we're not walking around in our boxer shorts and a tank top because that's essentially what they got on.
Right.
They got
Back
on,
in the day,
they got
in
on
the
what's
60s,
underclothes to us.
Right.
with the cameras and the microphones, we'll be suited up.
Man, go back to Socrates times. We had robes on, so I mean, we was good.
But a robe is classy.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think anytime a nigga got a shoulder out, that's not
Yeah,
good.
it's
But
never.
who was the first person to be like, man,
as soon as you go
we should
like
start
this, anytime you go, as soon as you go like this, with your shit like this, it's over. Yeah, nigga, I'll fuck your ass up. Hold on. Oh, God damn it, this shit keeps slipping.
Funny.
Who was the first person to be like, man, I need to start wearing some drawers?
Hey, that's
Under,
it
like,
was a
this is-
woman.
I need to wear some drawers. It had to be a dude. Socrates and them was.
It has something
Pushing
to
the
do
culture?
with nuts.
Nobody wear- yeah, nobody
something
wear
like
dra-
somebody's nuts got caught on something. And they're like,
We can never let this happen again. That was tragic.
You're not riding horses bareback, so you got
That's the bear trap.
Yeah,
It had to be active sports.
Had been a horse, somebody riding a horse or something.
Yeah.
somebody backing somebody down was like, hold on.
This is too much nuts.
Wrestling, yeah. We can't wrestle with no draws. Sumo wrestlers.
Oh yeah, Greco-Roman wrestling.
Yeah, you
and
can't
then
have
they was like, wait a
nuts on your
minute.
back.
Yeah,
Like,
wait.
No, not happening. No,
This is getting out of control.
no.
What else you got for us, Alejandro?
Are you guys watching March Madness?
I haven't been.
Sorry.
Yeah, I've been watching.
Yeah, all the time. Man, shit is mad.
All through March. And
Yeah,
March is almost
hell
over,
yeah,
right?
man.
You know
Kick
what
their
I mean?
ass, man. Who out there?
Yeah, I haven't been watching it.
Okay,
Just checking. But supposedly, this kid got an NIL deal.
Okay.
It's like when teams go to the stadium and they have somebody playing like speakers.
Okay.
Well, from McKinney something, they beat Clemson, upset.
Okay.
And now I guess maybe the kid might, get a NIL deal.
He's a basketball player? What grade is he? Or he just He selling snacks?
So yeah. You got a deal for that? That's cool.
Man, when I'm gonna get my moment? God damn it! All these motherfuckers.
It won't say. It doesn't say how much he got.
I'll check. Amir Khan.
That's a boxer.
Oh, talking about boxers. George Foreman passed away.
Yeah, rest in peace,
Man,
George
rest in
Foreman.
peace, George Foreman,
I
man.
didn't see that coming.
Dang, man.
76 years old. Rest in peace, George Foreman.
Rest in peace, George Foreman, man.
Did the Foreman grill help?
Foreman girl's fire.
I mean, yeah, it's one of the best inventions of our lifetime.
Did you have one?
I had one at one point. Yeah,
Yeah, hell yeah. That's
I haven't had
fire.
one in years.
I
But
ain't me either, but it was fire when I had it.
yeah, yeah.
It was.
I mean, it made burgers and grilled chicken
Yep.
easy.
Real quick before we go back to George. So he had to they don't say the amount, but they say he signed multiple NIL deals, and one is his very own trading cards from Topps.
Okay. Doing what? What is he? He just
I don't fucking know. I don't know. They don't. But it's just stupid shit.
Trading cards. I want a better NIL deal than that.
Motherfucker, he's not an athlete.
What you mean?
Yeah,
I
that's.
thought the NIL was money.
I know all them players behind him. It's like, hold up, bro.
Right, motherfucker.
How you the only one at McNeese State getting a NIL deal?
You ain't made one
Scored
bucket.
25 points, man.
Got a tooth knocked loose in this motherfucker.
He's getting
I got a tooth knocked loose.
So he's getting money to do a card deal. He's not just getting his face on a card. You know what I'm saying? He's getting paid to do that.
Tops are still around, huh? I got a bunch of Tops cards at the house.
Okay, so the deals are with Buffalo Wild Wings,
What?
Tick Pick, and Insomnia Cookies.
Wow.
How many followers you got on Instagram?
I want
Probably
an NIL.
shot up to a meal ticket.
Shit,
You got to do something in college.
Yeah.
You got to be a student.
Oh, well, there was that. I went to film school.
That's crazy. I went to LA State Film School. I studied
Yeah.
Los Angeles film.
Yeah, give me a
You can
back pay
always
on my NIL, man.
You can always go back to college.
That's dope. Amir Khan,
Going
you
back.
are a very lucky guy, man. Who would have ever thought the regular fans or regular supporters would be able to get NIL deals? So what are the first, what round are we in right now? Sweet
I think round 16.
Sweet 16.
Damn, already?
No.
Yeah, it can't be that.
No, I mean,
32.
When the one plays the 16. That's round of 16.
That's 16.
No,
that's first round.
Yeah, first round. I think maybe today's the second round.
65 team.
Who y'all got winning?
Duke, because I only know about Cooper Flag.
Is
he ain't gonna make it.
St. John still in it?
UCLA? No, USC?
Okay, so they're in the first round right now. I know when this is over, it's going to be different. But what seed is St. John's? Most likely.
I got St. John's going to the Elite Eight.
North Carolina got eliminated.
Damn. There goes that.
They already lost?
Yeah.
Who they lose to?
Ole Miss.
Oh, wow. Damn.
St. John's, they passed. They beat Omaha. They're second seed.
Okay.
So they play Saturday.
They got 2 potential lottery picks on their team. They got Ron Harper's son playing point guard.
Do they? Hollywood Harper Jr.?
They got this
UCLA
wing.
too. Let's go.
A wing who they say is better than the Duke player. What's the wing's name from St. John's? His name is can't remember his name. He's a 6'10", 2/3.
Oh no.
What's his name, bro? They just showed a highlight of him just banging on somebody like last week.
Is he white?
Black. Okay. Skin black.
He got the wrong guy.
So, anybody got a Final Four? Who do you got in the Final Four?
I got to look at the bracket.
Yeah.
I got to look at the bracket.
The bracket. We'll do a bracket with whoever's left.
Yep.
Walter Berry?
Nope.
D'Angelo Harrison?
Nope.
Juby Eligafor?
Nope.
Oh, shit. I think I'm just going through the greats.
Yeah, no. Walter Berry is from like 75 or something.
Did you say Jaleel Okafor? Is that what you was trying to say?
He did say Okafor.
Jaleel Loki, Laura? Like what? Loki.
I heard Okafor.
Okay, I'm going to check the box score. So I'm going to assume the one with the most points.
It's either him or Harper.
R.J. Luis Jr.
No.
Wiltshire.
Wiltshire? No.
Richmond.
No.
Eliofor.
No.
Scott.
No. I think he's number 4.
Thank you, Kraig, for at least giving us a little
Okay.
something to go off.
So there's no number 4.
On St. John's? You got to be mistaken. You got to be mistaken. I'm going to show you right now. You sure you're looking at St. John's basketball?
Is St. John's Red Storm?
Yeah.
Yep. No number 4. There's a number 24.
They're going to play Arkansas
You
tomorrow.
got a 4 in it, don't it?
I'm going to tell you right now.
Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see how far off.
Where are you going to get that number 4 from?
Yeah. You can tell us the name and the number. Hey, number 26. Oh, you can't find him either, huh? Are you sure it's St. John's?
Give him some time. Get in there.
Maybe not.
Oh, faulty collagen.
Faulty colleges.
He'd have made up a whole player backstory.
Hold on.
Whole league.
Wow.
You got to see the bracket.
Oh, it's Rutgers.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Rutgers.
It's Rutgers, my bad. They look the same and shit.
Okay. So I got
Yeah, they're supposed to
UCLA.
be a
Again,
monster.
I'm going for UCLA.
Are you?
Yeah. Stick with the home team. Oregon, maybe. Is Tennessee good? Tennessee and Florida, are they really good?
Tournament. Anything.
What else you got for Ace Bailey? His name is Ace Bailey. They're saying he's actually better than the Duke big man. He's the same size, but he's a wing.
Is he gonna be as good as Bronny James?
Bronny killed.
Huh?
17 points. You see how people... Oh, boy, already made an apology. Maybe I was wrong about Bronny. Maybe you were wrong about him, Stephen A. Smith.
Been wrong.
That's just one game, though.
Been wrong.
No, he's had a couple good games.
Did you see how he did it though? With the left, he driving to the
You
rack.
saw when
threes.
he crossed over Giannis?
Giannis, the Greek freak.
And then yeah.
on the Greek Freak.
I mean,
He
that's
didn't
good.
finish the play, but he did pretty good.
He getting the chance. He getting an opportunity. That's good. So
Yeah.
cool.
I know who, man. I can look
Yeah.
at his kinesiology. Is that the word?
You can look at his family
And tell
tree.
him
and
about
see-
it. I can tell by his movements, and he's a pro. It's just how good he'll be depends on him. But he looked very fast.
Yeah. You think his dad ain't showing him how to do shit out there?
He been training like a pro
Yeah.
since he was a tyke. How dare you guys think he wasn't gonna be able to live up to the legacy? I mean, he ain't gonna be as good as his pops, but
We never know.
Seth-
Ah, come on now.
So
Okay,
he's
nah.
Seth Curry in it.
Child is optimistic than him.
Right in
Yeah,
the
why
legs.
would-
He's already behind.
Yeah, he's already behind, but he's got athleticism. He can shoot.
He's shorter.
What?
Yeah.
Stop it.
What do you
He's
mean?
gonna be better than his dad.
No. I didn't say he's going to be better. I
Oh,
said
okay.
better.
Just be clear about
I
this.
said live up to the expectations. What's the expectations? You're LeBron's son.
Oh,
of course you're going to be
I guess,
good.
to make it.
Yeah. And
He
be
gonna be
a
all
star.
right,
He's
bro.
going to be a star.
He
'cause
looked
he's-
he looked really quick and explosive. Like he was getting to he was going around people.
right.
He's still gonna be the backup for the Lakers
He'll end
Until
up
he's
starting.
not. Yeah, he's
over
going to
Luka.
No,
Luka's not gonna play the one. Luka can't guard nobody.
Luka's the one.
He'll play one on offense, but now he can't guard no ones. They have to have a real point guard that can guard quicker people. Luka is gonna be guarding the threes and the fours.
So Reeves ain't gonna start.
Who?
You have Bronny, Luka, and Reeves, or take Reeves.
Nah,
out?
Bronny ain't gonna start this year, but he'll eventually
Like 3
start.
to 4 years from now.
Yeah, he'll be starting.
Bronny,
maybe 2 to 3, maybe 4.
Reeves, Luka,
Trade
LeBron
him.
at the 4, and Jackson Hayes at the 5.
Trade,
It's too soon for Bronny.
trade him out of there.
I'm ready. This playoffs, you're going to see something. It's going to be a moment. I'm
You think
still
they
waiting for the
gonna-
live.
If LeBron retires, you think they're gonna trade Bronny?
No,
Nah, you got to keep
too
him.
much money.
Really?
He's box office.
He's gonna retire a Laker.
I don't
I
think
don't know.
so.
I can't really say that.
No, not
But
that.
I did say that Luka was the new Kobe.
He's a new
Yeah, which was
Magic
kinda
Johnson.
Because
the new Magic.
the new Kobe as far as like fanfare. You have people who are actually Luka fans. You know what I'm saying? Like how they were Kobe fans, Shaq fans,
Magic
there's
Johnson.
LeBron fans. There wasn't nobody running around like I'm an AD fan.
Yeah.
AD's my motherfucker. And they got just an AD jersey on.
Yeah, Luka has a cold following. He's a
Yeah.
white boy that can hoop, but that's bad for him to be in Kobe's shadow, because Kobe
You can't. You
Kobe
can't be
dealt-
him.
huh?
He can't be Kobe, but to the white kids and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
that's him. He's that.
You think that
Bird?
the white people embrace Luka?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just because they look like him. Of
Yeah,
course.
like Eminem.
Black and white. Always.
Same shit. White people, if a white boy is as good as a black dude in anything, he's going to be the number one top seller, most popular, period.
For sure. If there was a Puerto Rican dude that was balling like that, wouldn't you be a fan of him? Just off the strength of
Puerto
Boricua?
Rico?
Carlos Arroyo balls like that.
No,
Carlos
no.
Arroyo, he
prejudice.
killed
It's
the
still
American
prejudice.
national
He
team.
did.
Yeah.
But
Prejudice. Saw this.
it's not prejudice. It's having pride in your own heritage.
Yeah, but Luka is from Europe.
It's not.
Not the
White
same
people are
shit.
from Europe.
No.
It's not the
No,
same
they're
place.
American. Not all of them, but it's prejudice. It's more prejudice to what skin color, what looks like me, what I can
For
relate
sure.
to.
Yeah, you relate to what you look like. You don't? You don't be happy to see black people on the screen and shit?
I do.
I never
Or
want them to
cartoon.
die.
Us either, but
You
don't know.
consider yourself, you have black in you, you consider that?
Yeah.
Okay,
There
I
you
see
go.
that, yeah. You look like a cousin or two.
Yeah, I got a nephew look like him.
You have some dark family?
Some. It's in there. My granddad.
Oh, really?
Nappy
Yeah.
hair.
Well, he was bald. But yeah.
Shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? It ain't easy.
Oh, they're 5. Armando never had pelon. I don't. Cero pelon for Armando. I don't.
Just could wear sombrero all the time.
That's dope, man. Have you done the genealogy shit? Have any of you guys done the
My brother did it.
What is that?
where you test your blood to see what your
Not-
mix
not
is?
yet.
Oh, yeah. I did that.
You're Nigerian.
Yeah,
huh?
Nigerian. 30% Nigerian.
Yes.
Yeah. Shit went down a couple percent points.
I think mine was like 65 Portuguese, Spanish, 25 African, 15 like Taino.
Oh, really?
My brother that did it.
African? What African? Just
Like from the West Africa.
okay.
Oh, that's dope.
Like, from Princess and the Frog. Prince Naveen. You know, like Prince Naveen?
What else you got for us?
Well, sticking to basketball, the Warriors are doing pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Which has made Pat Riley and the struggling Heat look like shit. And there's reports about that he's the reason why LeBron James left Miami. He was boarding in the plane, and he took away LeBron's cookies.
Yep.
Hey.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like LeBron has, after every game, he has some chocolate chip cookies. And one time in the plane, they took him from him.
Pat Riley did?
Yeah.
Pat Riley likes to, especially in Miami, he likes to really flex his muscle. Him and Shaq had issues. Him and LeBron had issues. Wade.
I mean, he runs his team. This is his
Butler
team.
now.
Yeah.
He's Jerry Jones in it out there.
Yeah.
I knew Pat was. I never knew he got into it with D Wade too. Wow. What was the issue with him and Shaq?
His weight. Shaq's weight. Shaq started to get up in weight, and Pat Riley wanted him to be slimmer, faster. Shaq wanted to still be on that Shaq Diesel type shit, and he was like, I got a better idea for you. Be slimmer, be faster. And Shaq wasn't with it.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Really? He said, I paid the cost to be the boss. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit.
I coach Lakers Showtime. Nobody tell me shit.
That's a long time
Shout out
ago.
to Pat Riley for putting his flag in the dirt. You got to respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would you be like that as a GM?
Yeah, after a while, after winning championships and shit, yeah. I'm not finna just be
You
listening
would
to
have
every
told
fucking...
Shaq, would that have been your answer to Shaq? Hey, I keep the weight off, bro.
Because I think he saw something. He was trying to go turn Flash into something else, make Shaq more athletic instead of being like just a powerhouse that's going to just bully people around, really run up and down the floor, possibly, like how Miami ended up doing with the Heatles.
Right.
So you would have taken away LeBron's cookies?
No. We keep that motherfucker
He
around.
snatched the cookies out his hand?
No.
Slapped him in the air and the cookies would fly.
You don't want that. Nah.
You smack him up as you give him the hope.
He took him away when Brian wanted him.
Yeah. Where my cookies at?
Wasn't available.
Where my cookies and shit?
So do you think they gonna bounce back? Is Pat Riley gonna bounce back, or he gonna get fired?
He's old.
He's gonna retire.
I know, but before he retires, is Miami gonna be good again before he retires?
How old is Pat Riley? 80?
Not that old.
I don't know.
He's younger than Jerry West.
Jerry West?
Just passed.
How old is Pat
80.
Riley? 80.
80.
Yeah, he's 80. Yeah, he's about to be
He
out.
recently had a birthday, March 20th.
Happy birthday, Pat.
Just turned 80 on the first day of spring.
Yesterday, actually.
Hey, happy birthday, Pat Riley.
First day of spring.
We
That's
set this whole
crazy.
thing up.
Pat
Surprise.
Riley is 80.
That's crazy. Is that really crazy?
That's some wild shit, dog.
He don't look 26 out there.
We getting old, bro.
Yeah, that's
All
crazy.
right. Born again every day. Stop it.
I'm it says,
Pat Riley is 80.
That's crazy.
Magic is 60.
Is he?
Yeah.
Have you seen the
No,
video?
Magic is 60 plus. Magic might be 63
That's crazy.
because he came out his sophomore year, which made him 20. He was drafted in 79.
So Magic and Jordan will forever hide their age. Just keep stay bald and no facial hair.
Magic is 23 years older than me.
They're gonna always
22
look 45.
Magic with facial hair would be crazy.
Hey, man, like talking about
Magic is 66.
Damn.
talking about Bronny's the youngest Laker since Magic Johnson to have the stat line he had.
Is that right?
Really?
Yeah.
See, Bronny James,
Stats out of
huh?
nowhere, man.
Bronny James, fuck.
That's wild.
Bronny, homie.
Hey, wait, have you seen the video of DK Metcalf playing basketball?
The
wide receiver for, I guess he got traded. Where did he get traded to?
Oh, we just got traded.
Steelers.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
dunking on people?
Yeah.
I haven't seen
That's
it, but I
awesome.
would assume he was dunking on people.
Yeah.
Was it a
so
one hand
it's-
sorry dunk, or was he really out there funking on people? Oh,
You got game?
he gonna win.
It looked goofy, but it's super athletic. It's good. It's goofy good. Yeah, he is athlete. He couldn't have played on the D1 team, but he could have played at high level high school.
He could have played on D1. Some of them cats be just straight to the rack.
So you would lean towards more basketball players could play football than football players.
Oh
could
yeah,
play.
basketball player, you have to be better with your feet at certain like the best feet in football are the linemen, right? And hands. So
Are the linemen?
I would say the linemen.
No. I mean, more nowadays, but the cornerbacks probably have the best footwork.
Cornerbacks have good feet, but they're too small to play basketball.
Yeah, but a basketball
They're
player,
guards.
you can't just. No, I think a football player could play basketball before a basketball player could play football.
Hell no.
I mean, you got a couple. You got a couple
We're talking
people.
about NFL, NBA players.
Yeah.
There's no spot on the basketball team for Warren Sapp.
There's no spot on the fucking football team for fucking Muggsy Bogues.
Okay, nigga,
That's just one person. Allen Iverson played football.
Muggsy-
Drew
play
Holiday, motherfucker, no, he can't get out there.
Drew Holiday.
crazy
He's
as
one of the
hell,
most
man.
physical guards.
he could play safety
Physical
in
and
the league.
basketball.
Now, if you
Physical
say
and
Chet
football, two different
Holmgren,
things.
Chet Holmgren,
Yeah,
I'll
he's
give it to you.
7-1.
Chet's not
But you
playing.
start talking about, have you seen LeBron James football highlights?
LeBron, yes.
Yeah, that's LeBron. He's a
Steph Curry not playing football for
Yeah.
nobody.
He could play quarterback.
Steph?
what? No.
Kill it. Steph ain't playing for
Crunch.
He
nobody.
could play quarterback.
He can.
He
Yeah,
can-
quarterback.
how?
Yeah, he can.
Just 'cause-
Corner.
He's really good at golf.
Quarterback.
Bro, just because he can shoot a basketball don't mean he can play quarterback.
He can't
It
get-
goes hand in hand.
He's too little.
Here's the thing:
There's-
football players have played basketball in their life before. You know what I'm saying? They've played basketball. So you,
You
can
know,
say,
Tony,
hey, put him in the NBA.
I could name you 2 basketball players that are Hall of Fame football players.
I'm sure you can.
Tony Gonzalez.
Okay.
And what's old boy? That
Antonio
played-
Gates.
Antonio
Yeah,
Gates.
that's
Jimmy
two.
Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy
That's
Graham.
three.
No, but you know what about Jimmy
How
Graham?
many people have
He
ever
never-
played football before? It's a
No,
fucking
Jimmy
terrible
Graham never
percentage.
played football in college.
Okay.
Did he play football in college?
So how the fuck did he get into the draft? He just, hey man, draft me too, man. I'm ready.
What I'm saying is the movements in
Throw it here.
basketball correlate to football. The movements in football don't correlate to basketball.
But DK
That's-
Metcalf looked nice dunking.
That's true.
He looked like just an athletic dude, but he didn't look like a great basketball player. He just looked like a super athlete.
That's true. What you're saying is true, but it's just some parts of it are not correct. Meaning, like,
There's more positions in football, so you can't blanket it, right? Like the cornerbacks have the footwork to play basketball, but they're too small.
you put a good football
What?
player. You take.
I mean,
Patrick Mahomes is like
they're
6'3",
guards.
6'4".
Deion Sanders does not have a shot
Yes,
in
he
the
does.
NBA.
If you say Deion Sanders,
Get the fuck out of here. I seen the same dunk contest you niggas
did he
seen.
dunk? He dunked.
Yeah. That don't mean he don't have to hit. He
To
don't
be dunking in the '80s, you got to have some kind of game.
Shut the
nigga.
fuck up. Deion Sanders can't do it.
What I'm saying is that you
Bo
could
Jackson don't translate. He's the best athlete possibly
Jackson?
in the history of the NFL. His athleticism, he would not make a Division III basketball team.
Calvin Johnson would.
Calvin Johnson has a shot based on his size.
So if you put Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson on a basketball team, said, all right, look,
What level?
Let's just take the
NBA.
greats. Who was Michael Jordan playing football for? What
Nobody.
position? Okay.
Well, he probably could play receiver. Michael Jordan ran a 4.3.
but you can't just put
That's
a football player
documented.
out there though.
That's
Jordan played receiver.
documented.
Jordan
Michael
played
Jordan ran a
Yeah, Jordan could have played
4.3.
receiver. Don't tell me he's 6'6".
Bro, what does that mean? though? You can't. The play wide receiver is different.
coming across the
You got to
middle,
catch the ball. You got to hold the
Calvin
ball. You gotta
Johnson-
get set, you
Michael
gotta
Jordan.
fucking-
Michael Jordan couldn't catch
If
the
we're
ball.
saying
Yeah,
Calvin
he catch
Johnson
it.
could play in the NBA, you don't think Michael Jordan could have played in the NFL?
Bro, you could play in the NBA. You could take Deion Sanders and say you're going to be on
No team.
the Golden State Warriors.
He's not gonna make the team. He's
you're
too
on,
small.
You're on the team. You're not gonna be asked to really do much. You get the ball, pass it to Steph Curry.
He couldn't
right?
make it to the
and you
MLB.
can survive off of that. Steph Curry cannot go play quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers
No,
and
he's
say, yo,
not.
just get us a couple first downs. No. What the fuck?
A couple
Football?
I think Steph Curry can get us a
Right
couple
now,
of first
put
downs.
in the
pads on, he's
NFL.
not putting the pads on right now.
Well,
and
right
making
now
plays.
he's 36, but when he was like 26.
26.
I mean, if he would have started as a kid, he has the
That's what I'm
skill set to
saying.
play quarterback.
No, we talking
Deion
about the switch.
Sanders with the same world class speed does not have a shot to play NBA
Master
basketball.
P made the fucking team.
He did.
Master P is 6'5".
Okay. There's people that are on the team that ain't 6'5". You don't have to be 6'5" to be in the NBA.
Deion Sanders is 5'10".
There's
How
5'10"
tall is
niggas out
Charlie
there.
Ward?
Who?
Charlie Ward.
Yeah.
Charlie Ward is 6'1", 6'2".
Okay.
But he was a better basketball player than Deion Sanders.
But you can't say Michael Jordan can run a 10 and in against the Dallas Cowboys and catch it and fucking.
Michael Jordan, out of all people, you say Michael Jordan can.
But Michael Jordan ran a 4.3. He ran a 4.3.
I don't believe that.
Not in football pads.
Look it up.
Not in pads.
When did he run a 40?
In the combine, they don't make him run with pads.
Ty, you're wild.
That's crazy, yo.
Michael Jordan
Y'all in the chat, man, let me know something. This shit is crazy. Football, you cannot just pick up and play football.
You can't just pick up and play basketball.
Sure you can.
No.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Ty, you weren't very good.
I wasn't.
To say that.
I wasn't very good at basketball, and I wasn't
You
very
know
good
how
at
good-
You know how fucked up I got in football?
Yeah.
I was in concussion protocol as a 9-year-old. Like, yo, this shit is real out
Do
here.
you know how good NBA players are?
They're very good.
But you don't have the skilled position body. So they had to put you as a lineman, and then you got a lot of head trauma.
I
right?
mean, I was in the. They
First
put
of
me
all,
a
ain't no
linebacker.
40-yard dash in the NBA, bro.
Okay.
And you got to play defense
4-3-8.
and offense. See, Deion Sanders, so let's say he magically made a team, he still has to play defense.
You can play
Them
defense.
football motherfuckers can stay in front of people.
In the
You ever
NBA.
play?
Bro.
I think Deion Sanders could have been Munchie Bogues, though.
Everybody in the NBA ain't champions, bro. Some people are sorry. Some people
Right.
be getting blown out
You
by
thought
20.
I was bullshitting.
Yeah.
You thought I was bullshitting.
4-3-8.
And so you gonna put him at receiver?
Michael Jordan can play receiver
or
in the
tight
league.
end. Receiver or
tight
tight
end.
end.
So what is Allen Iverson's 40 time if that's the case? Because he went a
Allen
4-flat?
Iverson was a football star.
He was a
I know,
football
but
star.
what-
So you're telling me Michael Jordan
might
couldn't
be
do it?
faster than Allen Iverson.
And
Kill it,
bigger.
bro. Kill it. Oh, shit.
AI is
wild.
I don't know what his 40 time was, but he was lightning on the football field. See, look, here's the thing. If we didn't have the highlights of AI playing football, it wouldn't be believable because of his stature. You'd be like, there's no
course.
way he could play.
That's true.
But
Same speed, 4-3-8.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, okay.
It's not real.
But you got to remember something about Michael Jordan. He was a little nigga that had a growth spurt. He was a little nigga like AI size, and then when he became a junior, he grew like,
Have you seen his brother?
So
yeah, he was his brother, Larry.
So
Larry's-
he was a sophomore when he ran it too.
so are you saying that
At
5 football players can go to the park, right, and play basketball against whoever's out there,
Right.
and be competitive?
it depends on the football players.
Really good football players.
So if you're taking tight ends,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. Football players, they go to the basketball
They
court.
can do their thing, yeah.
They do their thing. They may win. They may lose or whatever.
They're not going to be able to guard. Here's the thing what I'm trying to they could play and be on the team, but they're not going to be able to guard a good basketball player.
Going to let's say the score to win is 11. How many
Right.
points you think that team would score?
It just depends on who they playing against, the stature of the team.
Okay.
Whoever
If we're
get-
talking about real hoopers, I'm not talking about just niggas at the park. Like if you take NFL
Niggas
caliber
at the park.
athletes,
Niggas at the park. Just niggas at the park.
No, but we're talking about NBA players and
Yeah.
NFL.
Here,
NBA and
I'm
NFL.
gonna show you guys something. I'm gonna show you.
But if you just take the Ravens starting defense up against the Chicago Bulls basketball team, you got a little more extra players subbing, whatever. Put them their
they don't
top
have a
11
shot.
they
How
have
many
a
points they gonna score?
I don't know. If we just hooping and we doing quarters,
Yeah.
the Bulls may score 150. They may score 35.
35. Now if you take 11 basketball players
11
and then
from the
trot them
Bulls.
out onto a football field
It
against
depends-
whoever the fuck's out
It
there.
depends on the basketball players.
The Bulls, same Bulls team against.
Nah, but it ain't gonna. They're gonna get dominated.
Exactly.
And they're not gonna get no points.
What
That's
about
not
the
the argument.
7-footers being offensive linemen?
It may not work.
They can't move that.
The
like that.
leverage.
Their
That's what I'm
footwork
saying.
is not as good as football. The linemen.
Well, it's
you
the
can just
reason
pick up
why
and play
all
basketball.
all the basketball players that did well in the NFL are 6'4", 6'5",
The three
6'6",
motherfuckers.
240, 250.
The three guys.
I mean, there's more than that, but those are the ones that
Maybe
that
12.
did well.
Yeah.
So it depends on the size. You feel me? It's not just any player. Like Muggsy Bogues could play He could have played cornerback.
Well, Peppers too. Julius Peppers.
He had hips. He could definitely lock down out there
Probably so.
and play corner. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just depends on the size. You're not going to take like you don't think Anthony Mason could have been a dominant D lineman in the NFL? You don't think Charles Oakley could have been a dominant defensive end or rush end?
You gotta have football in you.
Is
though.
Charles Oakley better than Julius Peppers in basketball?
Yes, but it's different though. Julius
Peppers
Peppers
is a
could have been
football
as
player.
good. He could have been as good as Charles Oakley, but his focus was football. So
See?
yeah, so I mean, but that's what I'm saying. But you see that's that 6'4", 6'5" to 6'7" range. You know, yeah. I mean, look, best receiver ever in my opinion was a great basketball player, in high school. Randy Moss.
He was a great basketball player.
Yeah, okay.
And he had that Michael Jordan body type. He wasn't the fucking swole ass football TO type. He was the skinny, fast, athletic type. You know what I mean? So
that's good. I forgot about him.
And the thing about football is, you can be a terrible athlete and still make the team
if you got size,
or if you're a kicker.
And football, your natural
you're a great athlete
gifts.
if you're a good kicker.
No, it's
There's
like
no kicker like athletes in the NBA. Everybody is an athlete in the NBA.
Well, now
There's
but
no throwaway positions in the NBA.
Used to be just enforcers out there. Ronnie Cycles and all them cats. They were just out
Ronnie
there.
Cycles is 6'11".
There's long snappers too.
That's true.
Long snappers that their only job is to fucking snap the ball.
That's true.
The motherfucker leave.
I mean, they can do. I mean, they usually have other people on lower levels. They do other things. Not gonna, but in the pros, you're gonna have exclusive long snappers because you get a job being a long snapper.
Right.
What would you rather play right now if they said, all right, tomorrow you got to play a sport? You going to pick basketball or you going to pick the NFL?
I would pick baseball. If I could go back, I would have focused on baseball.
Oh, definitely. If I go back, baseball is the one.
Baseball.
That'll leave.
Because I was
chipped
great
out.
at basketball. I could have made some money. I don't know if I could have. I see people in the league I think I could have played against, but basketball, I get why I didn't make it.
Yeah.
Football is a lot of luck, too, because injury.
Yeah.
And you get people who are titans. You ever been around an NFL lineman or NFL? These niggas are fucking massive, bro.
Right.
Huge.
So I don't know if my bones could take that.
I had some on our team, but they was in high school. They was soft.
Yeah.
Like Richard Boatwright. Richard Boatwright was 6'8", big, massive, soft as tissue. But yeah.
Yeah, but when he clicked, he got to the league, right?
No, he didn't get.
Oh, he didn't get to the league.
I would try to focus if I could, like, and I had like a dad that trains me like Tiger Woods' dad, golf or tennis.
Tennis or baseball or golf?
Baseball.
Golf is expensive, but the thing about it is you can be top 100, top 200, and you get Rolex deals and all those fucking.
What makes golf so expensive?
Baseball is
the clubs.
The fucking fees.
The fees. You got to pay for every fucking thing.
And the clubs ain't cheap.
I mean,
You ever play golf in your life?
Yeah, I play golf. I do.
Clearly, you haven't.
I have.
Somebody else paid for your golf turn.
Yeah, I mean,
Go ahead, Otto. You get a turn. Okay.
Yeah, I have played golf. I actually
Hello,
played golf
world.
on Tuesday.
By the way, just hitting a.
I play golf on Tuesday.
I played golf on Tuesday.
I saw some shit on TV.
I'm trying to tell you, I did 9 rounds. Whatever.
9 rounds.
Whatever. He got mad.
I did the back 9.
I did. Whoa.
I did the back 9.
Hey man,
I did
hitting
9
balls
rounds.
into the freeway doesn't count as golf. There has to be grass.
Of course it doesn't. Yeah.
I was
You gotta hit into the little hole where the flag is. Of course.
But if
Hit
I
it on the
go back,
green.
yeah.
What do you use? You play golf?
A little bit.
Okay.
What do you use?
Enough to know that it's
What club?
expensive.
Yeah, what do you use?
I like to use my 8 iron. My 8 iron.
This nigga picked the clubs.
Hey, so, how many yards do you play? Like, how big is the field? Like, when it's 300 yards, what iron do you use?
I'm getting holding ones from the tee.
Okay, so when it's 300 yards, what iron do you use?
Auto
I
crazy.
use my 7.
300 yards?
I chip away. Yeah, I use my 7.
Okay.
What?
What was that?
What?
That what was you just?
Because 300 yards.
What was that?
300 yards. That's like a par 3,
This right here that you.
right? Is that a par 3?
It's not that off.
What's a par 3?
You don't want to explain this.
I'm saying that's two
What? What is the 2 for? What is the
2 swings with my club and then putt. 3 shots. 3 swings. What? We get 2 swings.
Where y'all play at the Rose Bowl?
Nah, I mean everywhere. This was Alhambra.
Oh, okay.
Alhambra.
I got to get out there and golf. But if I could go back, man, I would do tennis or baseball.
I definitely do baseball.
Well,
man. I
like
was
golf?
good at baseball for sure.
Really?
I played first base and catcher.
You got a cannon.
No, I played first base. I couldn't throw. I just like to catch the ball. I played.
He'd catch it and toss it to somebody else. You throw it.
Bro,
I like
Little
the
League was crazy.
Of a catcher.
Yeah, because I was catcher first, but I was I was a broke kid and shit. I had no money for no cup. I didn't even know I was supposed to have one of those.
For real?
In the first game, I'm down there and I kept jumping out the way.
Yeah.
The homie Jeff Pops was the ump. He's like, you jump out the way, another one of these balls, I'm throwing you out the game. Like, bro, I have no cup on.
I went to.
I'm a little goofy kid. Yeah.
I went to
That's
Dick's the other
crazy.
day.
What?
Dick's Sporting Goods.
What are you talking?
Yeah.
The fucking gloves are fucking expensive.
How much for a glove?
Over 100.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
I
pricey.
don't know where I got my glove from.
Yeah, I don't remember ever buying a glove.
Yeah,
They just
that's
was
crazy.
around.
That's what I'm saying. You got equipment like.
Oh, somebody left the glove behind.
Yeah.
Let me take it
And
home.
nobody ever thought twice about putting your hand in the glove that wasn't yours. It's
Pops
like,
caught a body.
but that's some nasty shit to do, to use somebody else's glove.
You always did on a baseball glove. Yeah.
My pops probably beat somebody down with a
Like
fucking
even when
pole.
you, even at school when you had like PE time, they're all. Where are all these gloves coming from? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're all used.
You never thought twice about putting your.
No, it's just all hand in there.
Kickballed and hit people in the face before.
That's real shit.
You ever got hit in the face with a kickball? Hear that boom? Hear that sound?
That's the worst to get hit in your nose be stinging. Yeah. What else you got for us? Is it?
Oh no. The past weekend we had a show. I remember you guys were talking about Otto's adventures. I know you guys didn't kind of go all the way into it, where he got kicked out of the show. I'll tell you what
I
happened.
didn't get kicked out of the show.
Oh, this.
I did get kicked out of the show.
What happened? 'Cause,
Autobots
like,
was in rare form. All right, now let me tell you, Autobots. First show, there was a 7:00 show. First show, right? I called the show. I could hear Kraig on stage. Autobots is what? Yeah, he's real interactive. You know, a lot of call and response. 7:30 show, 9:30 show. This motherfucker's sleep in the front row through several comedic acts. I mean, like 5 comedians went up and the host.
It was not 5 comedians went up, bro.
Jackie Long.
No, I didn't. It was it was just Kraig, and then Memphis came after Kraig, bro. It was just, that was it.
No, you came to the back. It was like, yo, did Jackie go up? Or like, Jackie, how long you been asleep, bro? You was asleep that long?
He didn't go up the second time, bro.
Yeah, he went up and he thanked everybody, and he
said some other Mexican dude did a performance, and he said Barry.
He did. The producer dude, the producer guy, went up and they played his songs, and the whole audience was singing
Avila
along.
brother.
Yeah, that happened.
You didn't see that?
He was asleep.
So the producers that made the Confessions album for Usher was there. Well, one of them, his name is Izzy Avila. He also made a lot of Anthony Hamilton's music too. So they brought him on stage, played his music.
The whole audience. These are my confessions.
For real?
Yes.
I'm asleep the whole time.
The whole audience. These are my confessions.
A couple people like, this motherfucker sleep up here. And he got more comfortable.
Yeah, Memphis Will came out, his song played, the Otto jumps up, starts dancing. So people thought he was Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
He jumped up in the middle of the show, starts dancing. Then it
they
did.
probably thought you were on drugs, to be honest.
He probably was high on some.
He was eating them naked figs. Then we in the back, and then the dude.
This is what did it. This is why he got kicked out. We in the green room.
This motherfucker's giving the.
We had Barry Wallace show. Barry is a very well-respected promoter in the comedy space. Big homie, good dude. Been doing this shit for years. Shout out to Barry.
Shout out to Barry. Barry's giving his motherfucking like the Gatorade speech and shit after the show.
We did it, motherfucker.
Yeah, we did it, man. Hey, Alejandro, you was a fool on them lights. You did your thing, and the way that script was, that was great. Otto's like, yeah, man.
On the phone. Hello?
No, yeah, what? I call, hey, man, hey. And then
Barry
like,
paused.
hey, my brother, you think you can, we trying to do something here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man, do your thing.
And stayed with the phone to his ear like, I'm just waiting on you to finish and I'm going to get back in my conversation.
Go
like,
ahead,
nigga,
man.
we in his VIP. You can't be in his VIP.
I was on the phone with Jackie. I'm telling because I was trying to put 2 and 2 together. What I missed, and he was
I missed.
Yeah, because he was saying I missed, and Jackie texted me. He's like, I'm out. You sleep. I'm out. I said, all right, cool. And then I was following up, but then he was just talking to my ear, but I wasn't really talking. I was like, okay, I'm just listening. Barry, I wasn't really, all right. I put
So
the phone
Barry,
down.
it was a miscommunication. So Barry was very annoyed. So the next day,
which was Saturday.
the next day, Barry called me. He's like, hey, Kraig, the nigga with the Dina jacket, he can't come back here no more. I said, what you mean? The dude that was on the phone, man, he a good dude. He a respectful dude. It was just one of them timing things, but he ain't like that. Nah, man, I just tell him not to come no more.
Now, was that just like a one night band, or it kind of sounds like it's like indefinite?
Well, because he said we're cool. I talked to Barry.
Yeah, they cool now.
He said we're cool.
It seemed super disrespectful. It seemed like it when it was happening, but we and this nigga know Otto, so we know, oh, that's crazy how the timing can be off, because the nigga's not that type of nigga, not even a little bit to be disrespectful, you know?
When you was getting that call, let's say that call happened in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Otto. It's like, nigga, he was out there asleep, nigga. That's crazy. That's kind of, I guess that was funny because, it was kind of using it and it was bouncing off you. So we. You kind of like the sleep comedian, man. That could be your thing, man. You be sleep Otto. And then the hammer came down. We had to give him the call. Like, hey, got some bad news. That sleep shit, they ain't like it, man.
He ain't like it.
Yeah, Barry don't play no games. That's why he is who he is, man. He said he cut the fat meat fast. So you said, what? Oh, that motherfucker can't come. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I felt bad, but I'm glad it got squared away. Shout out to Barry Wallace. But guess what? We got a big show coming up this weekend, Saturday night, Roast to Host. We're going to be doing stand-up and roasting. If you feel like you got what it takes to come roast us, purchase your tickets now. We're going to have a bunch of special guests. We got Kevin McCall. He's going to be playing his piano. We're going to be roasting, karaoke, and doing stand-up. We just going to be having fun, man. Come participate. It's going to be a well of a time. Click that link below, and purchase your tickets now. Gawd.
That's going to be a fire show.
Gawd.
You know where that whale thing came from? Whale of a time?
No, where'd that come from?
There's a director. His name is James Whale. He's the one who directed Frankenstein.
Really?
Yeah, that's how they used to promote. You're going to have a whale of a time.
That's dope.
Because Frankenstein was a horror film? Like, why?
No, motherfucker, because the director's name is Whale.
Why was it a whale of a time?
Because it's like he made horror movies.
Okay, so you're going to have a scary time.
So you're going to have a good time, man.
Now imagine calling this motherfucker telling him he can't come to the comedy show. He's not going to understand.
I don't get it.
What do you mean? All right, I'm going to just go down there and talk to him. No.
This shit don't make no sense.
Why he didn't just tell me? He's telling you now through other people.
I love shit like that. That's crazy. Now I'm going to be up looking that up. I wonder if they're going to be watching the show 60 years from now.
I hope so. That should be crazy. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all watching this 60 years from now.
60 years from now, man. I can't wait to be 90 looking like, oh, shit, that's my nigga. Wow.
That's my grandson.
That's crazy.
60 years from now, you going to be 90?
That's Paul.
That's crazy.
I'll be 103.
Yeah.
To the people that are watching this show, I was set up. All the shit that they're writing about me is bullshit.
Hey.
They never thought it'd turn out that way. Yeah. That's what's crazy.
I wasn't always the greatest comedian of all time. This shit was happening at one point.
It turns out me and LeBron did have the same mom and dad. That's crazy.
And can you believe AIDS used to kill people back then? People was dying from that shit. Now it's an over-the-counter medicine that takes care of that. Over-the-counter medicine.
Now you roll it up and smoke it in the blunt.
And we didn't know P. Diddy was a cannibal.
The way it's set up to try to make it seem like we knew, we didn't know.
We would have never known it. This shit y'all know now, we never knew that shit was coming. I promise you. Nobody ever knew that.
No clue. Never saw it.
That's, man, I mean, we couldn't have predicted it. Y'all gonna go through the same thing. It's gonna be people y'all thought was great. It turns out they're cannibals and shit.
Bunnies marrying Bush Buttes is crazy.
Yeah. You know, people wasn't living 200 years like y'all living.
Yeah. Otto still can't come back to that show. Yeah. But
you gonna kick him out the cemetery.
It's just only Barry's birthdays. I can't come to no Barry birthday bash.
Does it? Anybody named Barry across the United States.
Imagine what they gonna know though.
A lot. Way more than this.
Man. This
is gonna be known as the era of the endless podcast.
Yeah.
You know, from 2012, 13, maybe 15 up to now.
That's real. Wow.
Like everybody has one.
Yeah.
They say we got a good one.
We do, but that's everything though. I remember when I started trying to do music, they said everybody wanted to be a rapper. You know what I mean? So it's just everything. As soon as you start doing it, they're going to say it's a million people doing it. It's a million filmmakers. There's a million engineers. There's a million police officers. There's a million preachers. There's millions of everything. What separates you is if you continue to do it and you don't stop.
That part.
Except if you're a rapist.
Yeah.
Go ahead and stop doing that. Stop doing that immediately.
I mean, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it. But
Stop, freeze.
You shouldn't do it. But if that's what you do, you be the best at it.
Stop.
No.
What? You be infamous, no?
No.
You want to go that? You think?
If you're gonna do something, you gotta do it
go
right.
to the fullest. You know what I'm saying?
You should stop,
You shouldn't do
reassess, freeze, stop,
You
reassess.
shouldn't do it.
Relax.
Get out the game. You know what I mean?
180.
That's been this episode of Kraig Facts. If I owe you something, get it from Gawd. See y'all on the 29th.
That nigga Boo sprinkled garbage in his blunt.
That nigga look like a nice ass shoe. I joined a weightlifting game called the Spotters.
Boo got real dirt on his toothbrush.
Y'all hear David Arnold. Y'all hear this David Arnold looking at. This motherfucker.
Old ass Boo broke a promise to Sam Cooke. Nigga, Boo, the only nigga that can see is goatee. You can see that motherfucker.
Look like a beast bum doctor.
Hey, your family gave up on you, nigga.
I know they did.
You go a whole day with no text or voicemail notification. You have nothing to offer. You're the flattery guy. You're not a man, you sold your car when your battery died. You bribed your bride with a Bible ride. Now God's in her heart and you're only out.
Kraig Facts.